What's up, everybody?
The Dad and Drew Show. Two idiots on tangents. Live Wednesdays at 8. YouTube.com/The Dad and Drew Show.
What's up?
Dude?
Dude, indeed.
We were so talking and just chilling that I totally forgot to hit the go live part.
He really did. He really did. He really did.
Thank God for Queen V.
I know she's like,
Who's like, hey, are you guys live?
you guys might want to start the show. I was like, what?
We're so stupid.
Oh, I love
So
that
dumb.
we're so stupid. Yes, we are dumb.
We would be useless without the wives.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Just
yeah,
completely useless.
absolutely. Can you imagine just you and
Hi,
I?
kiddo.
Oh, hi.
What are you drawing there? Are you drawing or are you writing something? Ooh, nice.
She's
Swirls.
drawing.
I love swirls. Hello, my name is Simon. And I like to do drawings.
I love to draw all day long, so come and do drawing with me.
Okay, go erase it.
Well, look
we
at
have to. We're just
everybody.
We are just gonna jump right into saying hello to everybody first.
Yes,
all right.
sir.
We are not doing anything stupid tonight, believe it or not.
No, well,
We have
nothing
one hot sauce
stuff.
left on the counter. We could always grab if we get bored.
Yeah.
But
If we get
let's see. I've got Andy Oprisco in here. Hello, Mr. Oprisco.
we have
he's
the Dad and Drew
multitasking.
show. We have the Dad and Drew show in here.
Yes, those guys are terrible. We should kick those out.
Yeah.
Mr. Mike Wazowski. Hello, hello.
The Waz.
Krista Fry. The Disney A Stranger.
A stranger.
Christy J. Sammy Skadooch.
Camilla F. is in
Yes,
as well.
who is now a mod on my channel.
What?
Congratulations. Oh yeah, I threw the wrench today.
Hi, Christopher.
Oh, Krista Fry, the kiddo saying hello, hello.
You gotta throw a wrench
We
in
got
it.
James
every now and again.
Scanlon, we got Drewby Power Mad,
Queen
Vicky
V.
Peterson, Antonio M, the Queen. Of course, we are in the presence of royalty, everyone.
Absolutely.
Off to Fantasyland. Sally Turner, Miss Turner, thank you for showing us.
Yes, Sally as well. You
Oh,
gotta say,
we got a hi,
Eppa,
Elliot.
Christy J.
Eppa! Because Kristen's here. We're just going to get into it. So Drew and I spent the day at Hollywood Studios on Sunday.
Yes, we did.
And boy, was it a day.
It was epic. It was epic.
I would honestly say that was probably my best Disney day ever.
And hurtful Disney Day.
Hurtful.
And feet hurtful.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
painful.
Painful, yes. It was a longer than expected day. We're out of
Yeah.
our Disney practice. So they got there super early. So you guys had an even longer, worse day than we did. We got there at 11 something.
Yep.
And we were hoping to get that, that pass, but we didn't get it. So we had to try to get the 1 o'clock.
Yep.
So here's Drew, me, the wife, Queen, 7 o'clock that morning are all on our phones.
Yeah.
And not one of us got it.
Mm-mm.
We all got these weird, oops, something went wrong.
Yeah, which was very frustrating. Well, and what the person said when we asked a cast member at the park, and what they said was, oh, it's because you hit like a button and then you have to hit another button right after or something. I don't know. You had to
Right.
we didn't hit
because
that.
you get
next
in and
button or
it
something.
says, oh, you got a party, and then you have to hit that join button. And then me being the idiot who I was, I got that, and then I scrolled down to see to make sure everybody was on there instead of just immediately hitting that join button,
Yep.
which was apparently a terrible idea.
Right.
So none of us got it. So we had to hope to get that 1 o'clock, and thank Baby Yoda, the wife came through
Hold it off, dude.
and fast fingered it and got us on there.
And got us on the Star Wars ride. And got them on the Star Wars
Yeah.
ride.
Which
Yes.
you refused to go on.
Yes.
Hi,
Yes.
Disney stranger.
And
And I know you killed my dream.
What about kill your dreams? What are you talking about? I don't know where she's
The
going with that one,
dream-
folks.
That Disney stranger, the dream killer.
One of your earplugs so
What?
I can hear.
No, you can't have one of my earplugs.
Man,
No, because it won't fit in your tiny little ear.
man.
Man,
Oh man.
we'll have to get you a Bluetooth headset that works for this.
Yes.
Hi,
But-
Lauren.
So we ended up spending basically the entire day there because we got that 1 o'clock thing, and then we had to wait.
How was the Muppets?
Ah, yes.
Oh, you saw the Muppets.
And I have to give a
Oh, the Muppets was
huge.
good.
You like the Muppets?
I
Yeah.
think she has some.
I have to give a huge thank you to the Queen V, who took one for the team,
She did.
and she took Ellie to go watch the Muppets instead of going on Rise of the Resistance, so that we could go, because that would be the longest ride swap ride ever.
Mhm.
I thought about it later. I'm like, okay, yeah, we could just do ride swap. Dude, it's like a 17, 20-minute ride. So
Yeah.
you have to, so like, okay, that person's going to go. So then it's like almost 45 minutes. You'd be sitting there waiting, the kid, for the
Yep.
two people to ride the ride on the ride swap.
But let's call it not even a ride anymore. It's an experience, Jamie. It's an experience.
I'm still blown away by it.
Mhm. That's what I said too. when
I
got off
didn't
it.
I didn't want to vlog it. I didn't want any camera. In retrospect, what I should have done was just held the camera at my face and just filmed my face,
For reaction.
because it would literally have just been this.
Yep.
I was legitimately aghast.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Can you sing half of a song?
What song?
Disney.
What are you gonna sing?
All I know is how to sing is Let It Go.
Let It Go.
It's
Sure.
actually, is it now?
Sing what you know. But you got to be over here near the mic, okay?
Okay, but I'm going to get my phone because I'm going to sing the Ariel song. That's my mom's song.
She's getting her phone now. There's a phone involved in this. I don't
Well,
know.
she's got to sing the Ariel song, of course.
But if the kid's gonna sing, we're gonna let the kid sing. But man, it's if you have not been on that ride, you gotta figure out a way to get on it.
You have to.
You just do.
You
Like
have to.
cajole, sneak, bribe someone who
I
has
was
a
gonna say
boarding
bribe.
group.
Yeah, bribe. Just be like, I'll give you $50.
Sorry, I can't find it.
What do you need?
I
The
can't.
lyrics?
No, I just, no.
Because we can't play the music. We can't play the
Man
music.
or a Muppet.
What are you trying
Great
to do?
song.
I'm trying
To find the lyrics, the words?
Yeah, Mommy sent me the words.
Okay, maybe go have mommy help you. Go find mommy, have her help you. You know the words to the Ariels. Just sing the Ariel song.
The Queen said, I usually don't like Drew's friends. She's proud that she likes Jamie. She's proud that she likes you.
That's funny.
And she never likes my friends.
And I'm a bad influence, which is crazy that I'm the one who she likes. So how bad were your other friends?
You don't want to know.
Okay,
man.
bye-bye, Ellie. So yeah, but that's my question is how bad were your other friends if I'm the good one?
Yeah, they were.
I found it.
Oh, she found it.
She found it,
She found it.
it.
Not singing.
but she's not singing.
No, of course not.
I
Of
don't-
course
I'm
not.
still working on my Disney songs.
Okay, that's fine, baby. Whenever you're ready. But yes, for those of you who have not been on the ride, it is an experience. And what gets you, like even just the theming of the walking through the line, amazing, like so cool. All the little details and stuff like that. And there's this hologram in there that they do, and I don't know how they did it legitimately from a technology standpoint.
Disney magic, buddy.
It looks like a Star Wars hologram.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when they do those Star Wars holograms. And the funny thing is they show you where it projects with nothing there.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's there. So like, it's not like, it just comes up and like, so they can just have it like be a screen or something. Like I honestly, I don't
Yeah, it's not like it
I
doesn't
don't
look like there's like
understand
a
it.
glass there in the shape of a character.
It
and
doesn't
they're,
look like there's a
projecting it
glass in the
on
shape
or
of the character
something.
they're projecting. Like I can't see how there's no fog that they're projecting into. Like I don't get it.
Oh, dude! As soon
Um,
as that came up the first time we went on, I went, "Oh my goodness, we are in for more than I thought."
Yeah.
Like it was just—it's stunning, stunning.
It is stunning. And then so like you get past the warm-up ride, the warm-up section, and they open the doors and you're outside. And I'm like, this is different.
Like, what's going on?
You are now in something different than you've ever done.
Mhm.
Like I can honestly say I've never been on anything like that.
No, there's nothing out there that I've ever seen or anything been on that even comes close to what they are
No.
producing. And like I was
Yeah.
telling you, where it's like it's so complex. Once you actually go on the ride, you understand why it breaks down 7 million times a day. There's so
Yeah.
many components
The
and so much going on.
The fact they get it to work
Ever.
is amazing.
Yeah.
Is amazing. So, the fact that it's up more than it is down
Mhm.
is kind of amazing.
Yeah.
Even if you're not an uber Star Wars nerd like I am,
Doesn't matter.
that ride is just amazing.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of like blown away by it to this day, like days later.
And I'm jealous of you because you actually got to experience it.
It's a
with,
Pepper's Ghost hologram. I don't know what that means, but maybe okay.
maybe
Andy
that's
Aprisco seems to know
technology.
how they do it. Maybe it's technology.
It's magic to
um,
me. It's just still magic to me.
Amy, if you got to figure out a way, if you don't get the 7 o'clock one, and you don't need to be in the park for 7 o'clock one, do that from your house. And then if you don't get it, they do have a 1 o'clock one. So set yourself an alarm or something so you don't forget while you're walking around the park.
Mhm.
And try. And that's when we got lucky and we got the boarding pass.
And
on the
I
1 o'clock one.
I do find it easier. It feels like it definitely is a lot easier to get the one in the afternoon than it is the one in the morning. Obviously, everybody wants to get it in the morning and get right on the ride. But yeah, it seems a lot easier to get in the afternoon.
Well, I think the reason would probably be because everybody who has a park thing is doing it at 7 o'clock.
Right. Yep.
And then so everybody who got it is not trying it.
Right.
At 1 o'clock.
And you have to be in the park.
And you're in the park for it at the 1 o'clock one. You can't do it from home on at least I don't think you can.
No. You
I
have to
don't
be.
think you can do the 1 o'clock one. I think you have to be in the park for the 1 o'clock one.
I think you have to be in the park so you don't try to, like, if you're at another park, you know what I mean?
Right.
You can't just like.
Yeah, because you can't. Yeah, they said you can't ride Rise if you didn't have a park reservation for
Hollywood
Studios that day.
Yeah.
So you
Which
can't
makes
park hop
sense.
to there and then try to do it.
Because that's
Which
what
would
everybody would try.
Makes sense. Everybody would try to game the system that way.
Yeah.
But so you go outside, and then what's up?
I'm here to show you some rocks.
It's okay. We're here to show rocks.
They're colored rocks.
Thought they'd be
I
Star
know
Wars
it's
rocks.
weird, but they're cool.
Yeah, she went through a phase a while where she collected rocks. Her and her friends, they would all pick up rocks from the playground, and they had rock collections.
It's free.
This is where I keep my
It is. It wasn't too bad.
This is a purple.
I thought she was gonna put it in my mouth. I freaked out for a second. My mouth was open and it's going like this. I'm like,
Dude, that would have been the best thing ever.
no, it wouldn't.
That would have been
Me
awesome.
choking on a rock.
Hold on, I don't want you to choke, but just to taste the rock.
Here, hold. Oh my god.
Rock.
Mm-hmm. They see the rock, baby. They see the rock.
Ah,
But so you go outside and there's like 3 parts to this ride.
I also collected this.
She also has gems. We're never gonna get through this. This is literally like we might as well put a llama in here with me too to just really
Ooh.
up the difficulty level to 10.
Could we rent a llama? Maybe rent a llama. You know what? No, I could have a llama over here, and it would balance it out.
Balance it out. I'll work with the kids. You work with the llama.
If anybody knows a good llama guy, let me know.
Everybody's got a llama guy. He's a llama guy.
What if anybody does have a llama? But anyway.
So hold on. But I also got to do something on Drew's live stream that I never got to do. And I feel special. I feel like I'm part of the club now.
First time ever.
I got to do a go-go juice. I did a go-go juice with the crew. And Drew,
yep.
I have my own go-go juice here tonight.
Look at this guy. Oh my goodness. And Jamie, what
this
flavor
is
is that?
This is salted caramel.
White Rock.
Jamie is a salted caramel fanatic.
I love salted caramel. So I'm going to try salted caramel go-go juice.
Have you not tried
Rent
it,
a llama. Kevin, I have not. Kevin Fisher, rent a llama. Is that a thing? I don't know if it is. It shouldn't be.
I'm gonna look it up while we're right here. I'm gonna look it up. See if you can rent a llama.
So, Drew, in the moment, will say toast to everyone who is drinking something.
Yep.
Prost.
Prost and salute
to
our Spanish speaking, and I think a few other cultures say salute as well.
I think so.
Salute, Jamie.
All right.
Boom.
That is probably the most delicious. You guys need to buy these.
Yes.
100%. Publix, find them, buy them, drink them.
Yes, up in the
salted caramel.
Gosh, this is a bone.
Oh my God.
My son, hold on. My son needs M&Ms that I had to hide earlier. They're up there.
So, okay, we're both working. We're both working.
I just did. He's like, hey, Dad, where's the M&Ms? I'm like, dude, I'm on a live stream right now. It's important. The M&Ms. The M&Ms. Dad, whatever.
We're showing rocks. We're showing rocks over here. So.
Can you rent a llama?
Can you rent?
What?
You can.
Wait a minute. You can rent. Let me guess. You can rent llamas.
Oh my God.
How much does it cost to rent a llama for a wedding? Llama and alpaca.
Disney Stranger. I don't do 10 for Zen. I do 8 for great.
8 for great.
It's a little bit different.
It's a bone.
That's a tooth.
It's a tooth?
Dude, check this out though. They have llama and alpaca wedding packages starting at $200.
Why do you need a llama for why is it specific to a wedding?
It comes up as a wedding, dude, but they're packaged. It's a wedding package. For
is one the bride and one the groom?
200 and 300 for 2. Prices
okay,
go
guys,
up.
We need a lot.
Guys, seriously, hit the Patreon.
We need a lot.
We need a
lot to the Patreon. If we get $300 in the Patreon, we're buying a llama, or at least renting one.
We're gonna rent a llama. We are so gonna rent a llama. Can you guys imagine that?
My cousin has llamas.
Really? Does your cousin?
My cousin in New Jersey, she has a little small farm and she has llamas.
What?
Oh man, dude.
Yep.
Llamas?
Not Zia. Remember when we went to cousin Jesse's house?
Seriously.
Oh my God.
Rent
a llama.
Lorna, an alpackage. I
like
that.
Waka.
Boom. I love it.
Christy J had alpackage there too. I love it.
Alpackage, that's awesome. Tina.
Oh my God. Tina. And you have to name them
Eat
Tina.
Your food, Tina. Love that movie. Love Napoleon Dynamite.
But all of the stuff that they work into Rise, there's really I call it 2 completely separate rides. You know, there's section A and then ride section B. And I absolutely love that all of the cast members are in character.
Yeah, they certainly are when they yell at you.
And Drew decided he needed to break things in the ride, and he got
Didn't mean-
scolded
I did.
by the first order,
The ranking
People there.
captain, the ranking
the
officer.
ranking captain. Drew almost got thrown out. I mean, he was close.
Yeah, because I did it twice. I did. She yelled at me.
He did.
And then I did it again.
Play a rock.
And then he just goes straight to doing it again.
Yep, I did it again. I never learned, Jamie. You
Um,
know that. You know
No,
that.
you don't. But
I don't
we
know.
legitimately. I'm trying not to spoil Rise. I'm trying to be very
Yeah.
vague with what I'm talking about. So I do, because I know there are some people in here who haven't done it.
But they have to.
So I'm not trying to spoil it. So I think I've been pretty good with being vague about my things. But if anyone has, you have to have seen the picture of, they show these giant at walkers, and that section for me is where my mind exploded.
This is a golden coin.
Yeah, this is really easy to do.
This is a golden coin.
And I'll tell you, the at-ats were like Jamie's golden moment. See how I use that? And turn that.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah. But I saw your face, dude. Or your head.
Yeah. I was like, when because you go in and the scale of it is so massive, and they use forced perspective, and they've done everything Disney to make it seem legitimately like you are there with at walkers, and I was just speechless, like literally jaw dropped to the floor. Couldn't believe what's going on. And then as that happened, something else super cool happened. And they just stack it.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I have a feeling, and I know that I missed stuff, because I feel like if you're looking at one thing that's really cool over here, there's something that's still slightly very cool over here that I could have looked at, but I couldn't look at because I was looking at the other thing.
Well, see, but I'm jealous of you because you actually you get to experience it without vlogging it or live streaming it. I've been on Rise 3 times. I've live streamed it twice and vlogged it once.
Well, the next time I'll hold the camera for you,
Yeah,
and you just.
because I need to just.
I'm actually not
enjoy.
going to do it.
No, I will do it for him. I'll do that for him. It's okay.
He will. He's
Don't
that good.
do it,
He's that good of a
guys.
friend, guys. Just so you know.
I'm just that guy.
I know Jamie seems like a jerk, but he's actually a really nice guy.
2 cameras, Dad.
Yeah, I felt kind of bad about that. The whole what a maroon thing and the thing, and then all of a sudden you buy me a Sprite. So, if I'm talking about in my premiere that came out before, so I was like, oh, let me make fun of Drew because he's like, so I make fun of Drew, and then I'm like, oh crap, the next part is where he buys me a Sprite. So it's God.
I can take the beating. I'm easy prey, dude. I always say it, and I'm okay with it because it amuses me.
I mean, but we literally, so this was my Disney day. I get there, we walk in, and we're at the thing getting our stuff ready, and we're right at the entrance where the Disney Junior Cavalcade comes out. So we are literally front row, right where they come out. Nothing's in front of you. The kiddos dancing, and it's the Disney Junior Cavalcade. So boom, that's awesome. We walk in, and we're like, let's go find Drew. So we go find Drew, and we're like, let's do Baby Grogu. We get Baby Grogu shots, and there's 17 of them. The guy was awesome. He was like, you want to do one with you? You want to do it with you? You want to do one with the 3 of you? You want to do one with 4 of you? So it was man. Then we go and get Ronto wraps. And they were as delicious as I remember.
They haven't changed a thing about them. They haven't changed a thing.
They're so good. And I acquired my Patty Frog sipper.
What is in there?
There's a frog. See?
One of the coolest drinking
I would
vessels
have that.
ever.
And it lights up.
It lights up. It's so awesome, dude.
So I got this with my Ronto wrap, and it's This is so legit looking. Like it looks like a movie prop.
Mm-hmm.
It's that good.
And only what,
3 different
$16?
light settings.
$16 or $18?
Yeah, it's like $16 or $18. It's like not very expensive. And it comes with a drink.
Yeah.
And it
But
looks
you finished all of it.
the only downsides to this thing, and I will warn anyone who buys it.
Yeah.
It comes with this awesome little strap, and you put it around your thing.
And you can drink while you're walking.
And you can drink while you're walking, but it leaks.
Yeah. How do you know that,
Um,
Jamie?
It does. I know it because I did it.
Well,
Oh.
because I had it around my neck and I'm walking around, I'm like, why is my belly wet? And my belly was wet because there was Coke all over it. Because it was just slowly seeping out of the edge and leaking onto my shirt, which
Or-
thankfully was not a white shirt.
Or at least drink like more than half of it. Maybe the spillage.
Yeah,
will
so
be
that there's
less.
just like a little bit, and it won't be enough to tip to the edge.
Maybe that'll help.
That's why never ever go anywhere without a backpack.
That's a good point.
There's your Disney tip for the day, folks.
Never go without a
Never
backpack.
go anywhere without a backpack.
Never go anywhere without a backpack.
Anywhere. Not even the bathroom.
Yeah, she brings one every day, everywhere she
Especially
goes.
when I go to school.
Yeah, okay. This is really easy. This is great.
You're doing a great job, Jamie. I got a llama back here. It's cool.
When I go.
Yes, Lorna, I had Coke belly.
Coke belly. Yeah, Jimmy Durant. That is delicious advice. I almost said delicious advice. Does that even make sense?
Yes. I got Disney popcorn.
Yep.
Which they need to come up with a card. Queen V was completely right. So in this COVID times, they don't fill your popcorn bucket anymore. So you bring this popcorn bucket, you're like, I'd like a popcorn bucket refill, please.
Yeah.
And they hand you a box of popcorn. And I think it's because of COVID, they don't want to like either have the scooper touch your bucket or any of that stuff. I don't know what it is, but they're not. I thought it was just because I was at a place that didn't have like the fresh popcorn thing and they were just delivered popcorn. But I was
Right.
at one that had they could have scooped it. He scooped it into a box and handed it to me.
And you get to carry this
So it's
popcorn
like-
bucket
so I'm carrying a popcorn bucket around all day.
for no reason.
If I could have just had a little card and be like, popcorn bucket guy, and they hand me a popcorn.
Had you
They
had a
totally
backpack,
need to do
Jamie?
that.
Had you had a backpack?
If I had a backpack, which I did, I could. But it was clipped to my backpack. So okay, we get that. We get a Rono wrap, and then we're like, okay, we go and we see stormtroopers,
Mm-hmm.
and I get yelled at by a stormtrooper.
See, I wasn't the only person who got yelled at.
No. We see Chewbacca. We talk to Chewbacca. What else did we? We got Wookiee cookies.
We got
Which
that
is-
was something we weren't even planning on doing,
Dude.
but that was a great surprise.
How? That is not an oatmeal cookie. First off, by the way.
No, I'm telling you, it's a
like
hybrid.
sugar cookie.
It's like a hybrid between a
And I
sugar
liked
cookie and an oatmeal
Yes.
oatmeal
I
cookie. That was my
liked
take
it.
on it.
Yeah, it's like they came up with like almost like an oatmeal flour
Mm-hmm.
instead of like because like the oatmeal. I don't like the little
Bye,
chunks.
I'm going to leave.
Okay, bye, baby. Good night. I
Take
love
care
you,
of the
kiddo.
rocks. Take
Bye,
care of the
Dad.
rocks. Bye,
You
sweetie.
sure? You sure you don't want to sing? Even just a little bit of Frozen, maybe a little Ariel.
Even a little bit of, even not a little bit of Frozen, not a little bit.
All right. Well, maybe if you guys donate a lot to the Patreon, we'll be able to get her to sing.
We'll bribe
If
her.
you raise $100.
She's throwing the gauntlet, $100.
If you
But tell her if somebody
raise
paid $100,
$100.
if there's
then I'll
But Ellie,
$100,
if somebody pays-
Yeah.
If somebody pays the $100, you got to sing.
you're going to expect it. You got to deliver.
Deal?
Oh,
You see it right there, guys. She shook on it.
she did shake, dude. That's
It's
legit.
only half.
Only
Of
half.
the
That's fine. It's
song.
half a song is fair. That's good enough. Krista says, bye. See you back in 5 minutes.
I will not be back in 5 minutes.
Be back in 7
That's that
minutes.
attitude, man. Look at the attitude on the face. Look at that face.
Uh-oh. Trouble, Jamie. Trouble.
Drew, you don't even understand my
Dude,
life.
I got a llama back. That's just going crazy.
By the way, I have been completely replaced by Uncle Drew in the moment. While we are at the parks, I cannot get her to acknowledge me. With like, if I'm like, hey, show me that or do this. Nope. She's like, Drew, hey, Drew, hey, Drew, hey, Drew, look at this. Hey, Drew, look at this. Like, she needs to be on the live stream. I'm just doing a vlog. Whatever. Drew's got a live stream going.
She's live. She's on TV. She's on TV.
Does she accept Galactic Standard credit? I would think so.
Well, yeah.
Oh, Andy's got to go get DQ. No problem.
Oh,
we'll still be here.
Awesome DQ with some Jimmies.
Oh, I want some.
Call them Jimmies, right?
Yeah.
You know what Jimmies are.
Well, sprinkles, Jimmies. I know what those are.
Well, because for us in Maine, I mean, Jimmies and sprinkles are two totally different things. Sprinkles are the colored ones. Jimmies are the brown ones. The chocolate.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was interchangeable.
No. You got rainbow sprinkles, and then you got Jimmies.
Okay.
Brown chocolate ones.
Oh, I thought that was interchangeable.
I mean, maybe in your neck of the woods. I don't know. I just know
I don't know.
When we say Jimmy's, it's a specific thing.
Speaking of Galactic Standard credit, the other thing, I got one of these.
Yeah, buddy.
These things are awesome. These are the Spira credit discs. And look at that thing. Look, dude, how I'd show you the other side, but it has a barcode and you could steal all my money.
Yeah, don't steal.
I won't show you the other side.
No, because everybody
look
in
how
here
cool that thing is.
No, but it's like super heavy, Jamie. Like that's what I like. It's actually like
it's legit metal.
Yeah.
It doesn't weigh as much as the Millennium Falcon keychain.
No, I don't think
weighs,
anything on the planet does.
I don't think Thor's hammer weighs as much as that keychain.
I think you're right, dude. I think you're right.
Chasing Dreams with Mike. They sell that only at the Droid Depot gift shop. And it's behind the counter and you have to ask for it. They don't have it shown anywhere. And it has, what you do is you pay $105 and it is a gift card with $100 on it. So you're basically paying $5 for the awesome little thingamabob. And then you've got $100 of credit on here, and it works with like the tap, so you could like tap and you pay, and then or they can scan the back as a gift card, and it works anywhere. I think it's a regular Disney gift card.
I think they also sell that in the bottom of Mike's pool, so I don't know if he wants to jump in again.
It might be. He could just jump in and check and see. It could be down there by the bottom by the vacuum, Mike.
Yes, you might want to check there. I just want to see Mike jump in the pool again.
I just want to see Mike jump in the pool again. Yeah. Actually, next time, Marcia has to jump in the pool.
Ooh, yep. We're calling it out. Yep. But she has to do like a dive or a flip or something to upstage.
Flip or something. Up the stage. He's already done a cannonball. Belly flop.
Ooh, belly flop. That was her. Yeah. Why do people do that? And I'm including
I don't
myself.
Know whoever thought of that. I've done them. Yeah. Whoever came up with that idea is a dummy. Just a straight dummy.
Yeah. Dumber than us.
Which is a lot. That's saying a lot.
That is saying a lot. Oh, but hey, hold on. But back to Raj real quick before I forget. I wanted to say for anybody that's seen videos, like if you watched my live stream the other day or vlogs of other people at live streams, because Jamie's wife was telling me while we were in line, because Jamie had never seen anything really about the ride.
I legitimately went black. I went complete. Yeah. I just couldn't. I purposely avoided anything.
And that was a brilliant idea. But she was telling me like she's seen the videos and she goes, that kind of spoiled it a little bit for me. And I looked right at her and I go, it doesn't even come close to what you experienced. And I could tell the look on your wife's face after where she was like,
she's not as big a star. She's like, she kind of likes Star Wars a little bit because I love it.
Yeah.
But she was like,
oh, I could see it. Like, and that's the thing for anybody that's not even a Star Wars fan, just going into a ride like that. It could be honestly like just the way it's set up and all the components. It was just, it's mind blowing, mind blowing.
Yeah.
Like it
And
changed
it's
my life.
so immersive. It's immersive. That's what I love about it. Like they have like I said, the characters, all the cast members are in character, which makes it feel even cooler. Like I've never been on a ride like that where like the cast members are in character as kind of part of the ride. Like it's like a ride. It's not, I wouldn't say a show, but there's like, they definitely have more like showy aspects of it in certain sections as you're going around. Like you really feel like you went through something.
I was going to say, it feels like, okay, like Smuggler's Run, when I went on that, okay, like when you're in the Falcon, you know, and you're getting ready to get into, you know, the actual ride, like the little queue, it touches on that feeling of walking through Star Wars, like the space of Star Wars. No pun intended. But I mean, like the space of Star Wars, where Rise of the Resistance was like, hold my drink. We're going to make it that much more
We're
insane.
going to put you into Star Wars.
Legit. Like it wasn't just a hint. It was like literally you are in Star Wars now. You're going to experience what it would feel like to be in Star Wars. Amazing.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Flight of Passage was amazing. I just did that for the first time recently. And I mean, I have such a deep connection to Star Wars, but like think of Flight of Passage, the ride part was cool, but like the lead up to it is not what is involved with Rise of the Resistance. Like there's just so much added with that lead up and the part 1 and the part 2, and then you're in the thing, and then you do the thing, then there's an extra person, and you do this, and you go over here and you do that. Now you're someplace different. Now you're someplace different again. It's like now it's
Different
doing
location.
this. Now it's this kind of ride. Yeah.
Different locations.
And I mean, just wow. Overall, just wow. The only way, like I love Smuggler's Run. It was my favorite ride before Rise. If they could have put, I say it every time.
I agree with you, man.
If they could have put the turret and they could have let me be a gunner in a spinning turret like this all the way around, that may have been the only thing that could have topped Rise for me.
And I agree.
Because
sorry, go ahead.
the Falcon is like, you know, that's so close to my heart. Yeah. So to be able to do that thing, like to do the left pilot or the right pilot and be able to hit that lever and push it into hyperspace. It's one of the coolest things I've ever done in my life.
And Veronica lets me get that side every time because for some reason her going back side to side, she's better at side to side. I'm better. Well, she says I'm better. Up to up and down, and I'm like, yeah, sure, I'm better at that, so I can.
Yeah, that's all I care about is the fact I get to go light speed.
But it's funny though. But dude, that was the first thing when I heard they were having a Millennium Falcon ride way back when. That was my first thing. I'm going, oh my goodness, dude, we're going to be in the thing, and then it was like.
And then when they said there's a gunner position, I'm like, there's a gunner, and then literally, you push a button. You're like.
We're let's face it.
Could you guys have boned it any worse?
Yeah, right? Well, they could. The Cantina. But we won't get into that. Sorry. I had to bring it up. Yeah. I love the Cantina. Yeah. It's fun. I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it, but we know.
But it's not the Cantina. It's not the right Cantina.
It's a Cantina. It's a Star Wars Cantina, but it's not the Star Wars Cantina.
Yes, I did see Kevin Smith's reaction to Luke Skywalker and Mando. It's pretty epic. I love that guy. Yeah. Anything by Kevin Smith is hilarious. I've watched his 2-hour reaction videos to like where he breaks down one of the Star Wars movies and he just completely recaps everything that happens. And the way he does it is absolutely hilarious.
I just love the conversation when they talk about on Clerks, when they're talking about the Death Star. And the
Death Star.
Oh my God.
The innocent contractors.
Innocent contractors. Guys, just, can you imagine just, roofing somebody's house and you don't know it's a mobster or something, and then like you get shot.
They just blow you all up.
Blow you up.
Oh, I love that scene. Well, we have rambled on about our day, and we'll go back to more about that day because it was just such a great day.
Amazing,
But
dude.
we actually do have a little bit.
It's time for Disney, Universal, theme parks, that kind of stuff news. You didn't think we'd be more like focused on that, did you?
Yeah, we actually did pull a little bit of news to talk about tonight.
Jamie did. Here we go.
A little bit, just a little.
He did. Just a little touch.
Guess who's back?
Back
again.
Liberty Bell's
Dad
back.
is back with his friend.
Yeah.
Yep. The
I like
Liberty Bell is back.
Yes, it is. Oh,
Um,
I love the Liberty Bell.
I didn't know, okay, so see, we knew that Krista was pretty close. I think it's been 6 minutes.
I said 7, but she heard the Liberty Bell. She's like, I want to talk about the Liberty Bell.
For those of you who weren't in the know, they completely drained the area that the Liberty Bell was in to refurb the tracks. And I was like, wait, the Liberty Bell's not a real boat? The Liberty Bell is a real boat. I didn't realize that. I mean, okay, so at first it was like, it's not a boat, but then it is a boat, but then it isn't a boat. So here's the lowdown. So they took the Liberty Bell out and then they parked it in the lagoon while they were doing all this.
Wow. Didn't know that.
And it's a real, working paddle boat, but you can't steer it. There's no
The
way.
back is paddling.
It's not precise enough to steer around where it's
More than
in.
5 minutes, Ellie.
Um, So that's why it's on a track, only
Okay.
for the steering. So it's a real floating working paddle boat, but it hooks to a track so that it can safely go around and then you could never go off track and crash it or whatever.
Yeah, well, because the sharp, it's too sharp.
They're pretty really sharp turns for to kind of do that on that kind of boat with that kind of rudder and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
I'm going to leave. Bye.
We'll see you in 5 minutes.
Make that 6.
Okay.
Make it 6.
Bring a llama.
Yes, please bring lava. 2 of them. Alpaca.
Bring Alana to work tomorrow.
It's bring a llama to work day. Okay.
Well, I gotta go
I'd
rent
love
one.
to see Drew. I'd love to see Drew walk into the kitchen. They said it's bring a llama to work day. I'm
Guys,
sorry.
I rented this
Bring
thing. I'm
Alana to
not
work.
bringing it back, man. I'm not bringing it
I'm
back.
not bringing it back. I'll lose my deposit.
I'm keeping this the whole day. He's gonna help me make cookies.
Oh god.
He's gonna help me bake cookies, or at least eat
Put a
them.
little spoon in his mouth.
Oh yeah, it's starting. Hey Drew, what do you want me to put these? Oh my god, I still can't.
Oh
believe
my
it.
god.
It's insane.
I can't believe you can rent. I can't believe that you can rent a llama and it's tied to weddings.
Yeah, like who?
Like
Who is like?
who's like, you know what this wedding's missing? Llamas.
That definitely has to be like a guy thing. Where the guy's like, you know what? Fine, you get all this, the flowers and everything. I'm getting a llama. I'm starting a llama
So
thing.
they're sitting down with the wedding planner, and the wedding planner's like, "Okay, so what flowers are we gonna? We'll get the pink ones." And then the husband goes, "I'm gonna need a llama."
Yeah. and you just see the wedding planner not even flinch, be like, okay, and what color llama?
Okay. Did you want an alpaca with that also?
Yes, and what size? How many pounds? Do you want that flown in from Peru or Argentina?
Llamas spit. They spit. They do spit. Yes.
They do. Like rhymes? Do they spit
If you have the
rhymes?
llama the whole day, you at least get one deposit.
Good one, Kevin.
I'm sure you'll get more than one deposit.
Yep.
Drew, Andy's back. He got his ice cream. Good job.
Andy's back in
Um,
the chat. Oh,
with that ice cream
For
on his
his
hat.
hat.
I don't know why I said that.
yeah.
So the Liberty Bell, they did that, and they had to hire specially trained scuba divers to go back underneath it and reattach it to the tracks. I just think that's so
wild.
cool.
That's so wild, dude. Well, because these are things you don't think about, like what goes into
No,
a simple ride that we're like, oh yeah, it's just fine, you get on it. But like, there's a lot that goes into it.
it's just a boat. It goes around, but it's pretty in depth. That I thought it was a real boat, but then I saw they drained it and it had a track, and I'm like, I'm crushed. It's not a real boat.
Yeah.
But then they're like, it is a real boat, and I was
But
like, oh,
just-
okay.
It better be a real boat, darn
Yeah.
it. because it goes
It
toot,
better
toot, and
be.
everything. But you know what I wondered was like when they drained the moat or whatever you call it, the river.
The moat.
Moat.
That's a moat.
It's a moat. I'm calling it a moat. But no, I wanted to know
with moat.
what did they find that people have lost? I want to know. Like
yes,
I'd love to see
there
all
had
of
to be
stuff.
some stuff in there.
Cell phones.
There had to be
Had
some
to
stuff
have
in
been
there.
a cell phone or two. Somebody taking a
Flip
picture.
phone.
Oh, my flip
Had to be a
phone.
flip phone in there. Your flip phone and the pager.
Well, I was gonna say I lost my pager last year, so it's probably in there.
How many pairs of hats and sunglasses did they get?
Yeah. Oh, sunglasses. Yeah. Dude.
Yeah, yeah. Money. There's probably some money in there.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if they had they said they had to hire special scuba divers trained to do it. It was weird. My question is how much work could you get with special scuba diving training to attach boats to rails?
Well, so there's that, right?
It sounds like there's one time you'd work.
Well, no, but I think I saw something on Disney, but I think it was from Disneyland. Was it 1,000 Leagues Under the Sea or something ride out in Disneyland? That's a ride, right? That's the
20.
What did I say? Anyway,
you said 1,000. You were 19 short.
I shoot
Drew only
small.
gives you the most accurate and best information.
Yeah, I don't. But no, I saw. I can't remember where I saw it. If it was on Disney Plus, but it was this guy talking about his job working for Disney, and he worked in the Navy, and then his job now was he was a scuba diver, and he would go and have to clean and reattach things for the ride.
That's an awesome job.
And I think that probably applies with this, where it's almost I think any underwater theme park scuba diver person.
Yes, those underwater welders,
dude,
make a ton of money.
Yep.
But that is so not an easy or safe job.
No, dude, my best friend growing up, his father was a welder at the mill in the town that I grew up in, and he made really good money. But he was one of the best welders. He got offered a job, and I could be way off. It was something like $180,000 a year, or some absurd amount of money to go do underwater welding for some company because he was so good, and he turned it down because he told us
it's dangerous.
He said he goes, what am I going to do with all that money if I'm dead?
Dead. Well, because the thing is, you can't go. They don't go underwater and weld for 5 minutes and come back.
No.
Literally, they're under there for a couple hours with multiple tanks and tubes, and then they have to depressurize on their way up, and the acetylene tanks they have are really volatile. It's super dangerous.
Dude, you have oxygen on a big combustible oxygen thing while you're I got fire going. You're
right.
One mishap, man. One loose tube.
Oh yeah, and sharks.
Yeah.
And there's sharks because most of it's in the open water, on oil rigs stuff like that.
Yeah, no thanks, man. Nope.
No,
couldn't pay me enough, dude. Could not pay me enough.
No.
And plus
scuba, I'll snorkel because I can go down and I can come up. I don't even think I'd be a scuba. I've done the helmet where you walk underwater with the helmet.
Okay.
And you walk on the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
For a little while because I could take that off and I could swim up,
right.
and I'd be fine.
Right.
Trusting a piece of equipment that if it breaks or something goes wrong, you're just dead.
Yep. Well,
and trusting me, because if you do scuba, you have to know your dive tables and don't go this far and know how much time you have left. I don't know what channel I'm trying to watch. Never mind how much oxygen I have left to not die.
I don't know where I'm eating half the time.
Sure doesn't know the name of the restaurant he's at.
I don't even know what restaurant I'm at. No, but I didn't think about this because I was oh, scuba diving would be cool. And I talked to this woman who she said,
hold on.
Oh,
Kevin got picked for nuclear welding?
Submarine duty. Ooh, I don't even know what that is.
No, that'd be a hard pass.
Yeah.
Anything with the word nuclear.
No, I'm good.
No,
I'm good.
I'm good, thanks.
I don't care how
Three
many
eyes.
zeros. I don't care how many zeros.
My
are in
buddy Bob, he went and did it. We call him Three-Eyed Bob now.
Yeah.
We called him old Three Eyes.
You know that fish on The Simpsons with the 3 eyes? Yeah, that was based on Bob. Yeah, no, thank you. No, but
sorry.
like just scuba diving, dude. Like, I never even thought of this because you just think like certain things you just think, oh yeah, whatever. Like riding a horse, you're like, oh, and then you actually get on a horse, you're like, whoa, this is way crazier than I thought.
It's not easy.
It really is, man. But like a woman told me, she goes, I want to go scuba diving because my husband, lady I work with, she's like, my husband liked to scuba dive. So she goes, I was willing to try it. And she said she freaked out because she had like all the equipment on. Think about this. You are literally going underwater and breathing. Like, just think of that for a minute. Like, you go underwater and you're going, and she goes, as soon as I realized I had to take a breath, she goes, I wouldn't do it. Like, it went against everything in her body to like be underwater and take a breath. And she just got up and was like, no, I'm not doing this. And I was like,
yeah, like I said, the closest I got was when we went to the Philippines. There was this thing that was called, I think it's called Snuba. And it's basically like a dome helmet that you hold over your head. And it's like the whole dome is filled with air. And so you're like, you don't have anything in your mouth. You don't have like, so you're literally just like in a fishbowl.
Yeah.
And like then you can walk through like underneath the water for a while. And like that, I was like, okay, I could do that.
Yeah, it's like when they're walking with the boats underwater, like on Pirates of the Caribbean, when they can breathe under, like the oxygen.
Very much.
Same idea.
And it was pretty cool. Like, you're like, oh, that's cool. Look at the fish. Look at all that stuff. And okay, I can just swim up if I need to. Okay.
I'm done. Yeah, I'm done.
Yes.
Yeah, like snorkeling, I think is fun. Like you said, because you have an option where you're like, yeah, I'm done with this. I want to go breathe.
Oh, Drew. We have to go lobster tickling.
Oh, we got to go lobster tickling. I'll do it.
We talked about this. Did we talk about it on the stream or did we just talk about it on the side?
No. I think we did talk about it on the stream.
I think we talked it on your stream.
I think we did.
There is legitimately a thing, you can Google it, called lobster tickling.
Lobster tickling.
And there's like, I think it's like a 1 week or 2 week season here in Florida.
It's real small, I guess.
Where you're allowed as a non-commercial fisherman to harvest lobsters. And Florida lobsters don't have claws. So they're not like the up north lobsters. And you scuba down or you snorkel down. You're not allowed to use scuba. That's the other rule. You have to scuba or snorkel. God, I'm such an idiot. To snorkel down and they give you a stick and you tickle the lobster to get it out of the like place that it wants to hide. And you grab the lobster and put it in a bag.
I so want to do it. I you know why I want to do it? So I can tell people. Do you know what I did the other day? I
tickling a lobster.
I think I was tickling lobsters all day. Oh my god!
For me, I'd be down there going, "Could you?" I couldn't like.
So you'd be like Luke Skywalker when he was doing that to Rey, like tickling her with the little
with like the feather.
That's what it
was. We absolutely have to do that. By the way,
I wish I could live stream. That'd be awesome. Live streaming.
Oh god, we'll get a go. Like, could you GoPro? Like, there's got to be a way to live stream underwater. I don't know how that works, but there's got to be a way.
No, with the GoPro, I'm pretty sure. I
think the GoPro can like connect to a Wi-Fi source.
And new one.
I wonder if I wonder how it would go underwater, like how the signal would transfer.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. But
I can't get signal at Disney. How am I going to get signal 14 feet underwater?
No, that you probably would though. Just Disney, does what they do.
Yeah, Disney does what they do. But okay, so that was the first story of the night. We have the Liberty Bell, which I'm looking forward to ride this Sunday.
Yes, this Sunday indeed. Wait, are you going to Magic Kingdom on Sunday, Jamie?
I am. Drew, are you going to Magic Kingdom?
That's funny because I am going to Magic Kingdom.
And isn't this Sunday Valentine's Day?
It certainly is. It certainly is.
We're taking the wives to Magic Kingdom.
Dude, we are the best husbands ever.
We are ever. The best in the world. And I saw they have like some sort of special Valentine's cake pop. Is what
really?
They're going to be selling. I think that was there's a bunch of like different places, and for some reason, Magic Kingdom had the weakest of the Valentine treats, from what I was finding.
Yeah.
Now I'm hoping there's more that maybe wasn't reported. But
or something, maybe a drink or something.
Technically, we're taking the wives, but it's Valentine's at the parks with Drew. You know,
I want to share my Valentine's with my buddy.
Yeah. All right, story number dos.
I saw that when you
Do you know what that is, Drew?
I do now. It's the old tombstones or whatever. I call them tombstones. Too.
Yes. No, they're tombstones. They are the old tombstones. That's what I call them too.
Yeah.
This is the Leave a Legacy wall. Drew, let them know what this was. What it was.
So basically, what this was, for those of you who do not know, you could go. I forget for the amount of time it was, the amount of years, but you could go and get your.
That's right.
Yeah. That's right, Andy Aprisco. You know it, buddy. But yeah, you could basically have pay some money. I forget what it was, $100, $200, and you get your picture like etched in to, like an engraved picture of you and put on these like tombstone things called the, legacy, whatever. And they were in Epcot, which totally made it so inconvenient to walk into Epcot because they were just like, they were a hindrance. Like, great idea, bad, like, what do you call it? Like placement.
Execution.
But like when the plan, like their layout was terrible. It was a bad idea, but really cool that you could do this because NSYNC was on the tombstones. Did you know that, Jamie?
I need to find that. No.
Yep, NSYNC. Somebody told me in the live stream once.
Kind of mad I don't have one and that you can't do one anymore. It was like through that time period that you could do it. Now, my family, we had one of the stones in the walkway.
Do that.
But then they destroyed that. Which was a little annoying that they should have like let you get your real stone. Like if they could have figured out a way to like break them out and like give you your stone that I paid for. Well, my dad paid for it, but
somebody paid for it. Somebody paid for it.
But instead they let you make like a laser etched version of your stone, which I have. We have a Christmas version and a Christmas ornament version and a real one.
Yeah.
But then they let anybody make those. So it's like, it wasn't as special.
Like you said, because I thought they were going to give you your original, but
that's what I thought.
You know what happened, man?
Billy
and Bobby were just like going at it,
sledgehammering it out there. Oh yeah,
up. I get it. They had to get stuff done, but you paid money for it. I think it would have been nice to get your original one out of the park.
I thought so. So they've redone them in this like awesome color, and the walls now like they kind of like wrap around the sides of the entrance is what they're saying. So I'm guessing they had to reprint these.
Of Epcot though, Jamie? This is going in in Epcot? Okay.
It's going in the entrance of Epcot. I'll show you here in a second. But like looking at this, the pillars weren't this tall.
No.
So I'm pretty sure they've reprinted all of these with whatever digital file they took when they made them. Because this can't be the same things moved and repurposed,
right?
Because they weren't this color,
right?
And I don't think they were this size. They were like these little like juddy things.
Which looking at them, dude, I'm pretty sure the Johnson family, that's way up top, is not going to be too happy about that. Just
it's
saying.
Like, yeah, you can go find yours 17 feet in the air.
Here's a ladder.
This is where they're saying they're going to be. So that's the golf ball.
Yep.
There's the new fountain. And they used to be all in through the middle section is where they were. And now they're saying they're going to be here, like flanking the sides, I guess.
So kind of an entryway.
Like an entryway, just like down the sides is what it's saying. It'll be interesting to see. I'm interested. I guess they're there now. They weren't there when we were there, unless they were behind those progress walls That
Right.
must have been like, remember when you walk in and you look to your, like you couldn't see anything to your left. It was just one of those walls.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's what that was. That's got to be where they're going to be.
Yeah. Okay, I see.
When
Now,
you first walk in,
Now, is there a time frame when they're supposed to be erected up for?
supposedly they're almost all done and they've soft opened them already.
Oh,
So I don't know. We'll
Well,
find
I will-
out next time we're at Epcot.
I'm going to find out tomorrow.
Well, you let us know.
I will.
'Cause I need to know.
I got to go tomorrow. Well, don't have to, but I am going.
You have to.
I have to
you
go.
have
I
no
just
choice.
have to. I have to go. No, that I think it's a good idea though that they didn't just like completely get rid of them.
They didn't get rid of them like they got rid of the stones.
Yeah.
A little annoying.
That is a little.
Like I think they could have done something cool with the stones or put them something. Why you get these things, but not? I'm sure all the stones were broken. Is probably why, because they were all faded and like you couldn't see them anymore. That was part of the other reason. That was the problem.
that, but also if they try to ship it to people,
Yes.
wonder what that would cost for shipping.
Ooh. Yes.
That'd be a little.
It would be. Now, the next story is something that Drew came up with and still has only ever pulled one story.
What we're dealing with here is a complete lack of respect for the law.
I'm pulling one next week, Jamie.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I might, but you guys will have to tune in next week to find out if Drew pulls another story.
If Drew pulls it or if Dad pulls the story.
Yes, I know.
And this one, there was no other option for this week than this one.
Yeah, you're right.
Now,
And it's
I
Florida.
did not watch the game because I don't have TV anymore. I only have internet and streaming and whatnot. But apparently, this we'll call him a gentleman in some sort of spandexy thongy thing. Decided it would be a great idea to run out onto the field during the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
His name is Yuri Andrade.
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
And he was taken into custody right after the publicity stunt. I blurted out because I didn't feel like giving any promotion to what he was trying to promote. But apparently, this was a bizarre attempt to promote an adult site.
Oh, come on, man. That's ridiculous.
So he had the name of an adult site on his little thong.
Yeah.
And he was attempting to... they think it was paid for by this guy who does all this kind of stuff, and he pays people to do dumb stuff promoting his website. And so this guy from Boca Raton will now be banned from ever entering a stadium, NFL, period, any NFL stadium.
Wow.
Again.
Maybe he wasn't a
I
football
hope
fan.
he got paid a lot of money.
Well, now that you said that, like, obviously there was a money involved or whatever, somebody paying him to do it. Because my first thing is like, if you're going to run out onto a field and you're going to be that guy or that woman, that guy, that's, you know what I mean? Like, there's always a guy. This is, that guy where it's like, if you know you're going to get arrested anyway, dude, just let it all fly, man. If you're going to make, I'm sorry, man. Like, seriously, like, it was kind of a weak attempt where I'm like, okay, dude, you like, because I watched the game and then it came up the whole like.
So, was this during the halftime show? Was this when he did it?
No, it was during the game, man. The middle of the game. Just in
really?
like after a play had been done, all of a sudden you hear, oh, we got a guy in the field, and then you just see this guy running in pink, and then they cut to commercial, obviously, because they're like.
Yeah, they don't show them anymore because they're trying to not give them what they want, because that will promote more people doing it.
Even though there's people at the game now, and you can watch the actual guy. And but this
Yeah.
is the thing though. While this guy is running, he broke a tackle from one of the security guys, and he gets like annihilated in the end. But the announcer was like doing it like it was a play-by-play, like it was part of the football game. It was, dude, you have to see it.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna have
So
to look that up.
funny,
I'm sure
because he's
there's
He's like,
gotta
oh, and
be
he
a clip.
broke another tackle, and he's going to the 20. He's going to the 10. And, you know, but, like, I just saw that, and he's wearing this thong thing or whatever he's wearing, and it's like he, like, sort of pulled his pants down, but, like, if you're going to get
If you're
arrested.
gonna do it, pull the pants down. You're
Just
gonna
go-
get arrested. Pull the pants down.
Yeah, just go for it, man.
You might have been faster if you had the pants down. You might have went longer.
Yeah.
My question, looking at this photo,
Uh-huh.
is if that's the guy who caught him, dude,
No,
you let that guy catch you?
no, that was the tackle that got broken.
Oh, was that the tackle he broke? Okay.
Yeah. Because when he got to the end zone,
Good.
dude, he was this guy that came out of nowhere and just blah, like, he went right at him.
Just blasted him.
Oh, dude, he just
Awesome.
blasted, boom, and then he was done, you know, and it was over. But oh man,
Yeah.
like, would you now, Jamie? Would you ever do this? Not like exactly what
No.
he's doing. Would
No.
you ever run onto a
Uh-uh.
field? I wouldn't
No.
either, because I'm like, is that really worth like getting arrested for? Having that on your record, like that's just stupid.
No.
Like, why?
I am a will do lots of dumb things kind of guy,
Me too.
but I have a level of dumb thing I won't do.
Mhm.
Like, there's a lot of people who think it's hilarious to try and climb the
Yeah,
pyramid at the Epcot Pavilion.
stupid.
At least once a year,
Mhm.
some dummy gets trespassed from Disney for attempting to climb all the way up that pyramid,
Usually during the
which
food
now
and
you
wine.
can, yep, because they're drunk.
Yep.
And now you can never go back to Disney
ever.
ever. You are like as blacklisted as it gets. You're trespassed. You're not. No. So it's like it's not worth it.
No, that's not worth it for me either, man. You kidding me? Like anywhere, but like, you know what it is for me? I do a lot of dumb stuff, but it's really just for amusement. I think you're the same way. Where like doing this running out on the field thing, like, dude, you're just ruining everybody's good time.
Yeah, nobody
For no reason.
thinks it's funny.
Nobody's like, oh my gosh, this is
Like-
awesome. Everybody's just like, and we have to wait. because
And
this
there's
idiot-
the idiot who's running on the field now.
And now we have
it's
to
like
wait
it was
for the game
funny. It was funny one time.
Yeah, the first time
That
one
first person
decided.
who did it, and they did it, and it was like, oh, this is really funny. And then it's not funny. And then it's like you're
not funny.
holding up the game.
Yeah.
It's just. The last thing is not a story, but more of a really. And this is something that Drew and I didn't get a chance to do because we were just so tired on
Oh.
Hollywood Studios Day.
We're done, man.
Well, that's not it.
Whoa, we were gonna
that
do
wasn't
the
it.
legacy. The legacy goes on.
The legacy thing. Yeah, we were going to go where the legacy thing is.
I like
You
that.
can see how tall it was in that photo. I hit the wrong button. I'm so good
Poor
at this.
Johnson family. The poor Johnson. Well, you're better
The
than
poor
I am.
Johnson family. All right, here, boom, there it is. There we go. And let's see if I can do this application.
I got faith in you, Jamie.
Come on, there we Can I do it? Yes.
Yeah,
So
it's so awesome. I love it.
this
I love it.
this is the new map that you get when you go to Hollywood Studios. So if you go to Hollywood Studios right now and you pick up the map at the front of the parks, this is the map that you get.
Mhm.
Made a bunch of news because it is legitimately the first time that Disney has put a gay couple on one of their maps or other printed items like that.
Yep.
Veronica was the first person to see this and immediately said, "Oh my God, it's Drew and Dad." And we have vowed that one day,
Oh yeah.
what day it'll be, there will be one day that we will recreate this photo.
We got to get the shirt and the hats and
Oh, yeah.
everything. We got to go the whole
yeah.
thing. Got to do the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
So it's so Drew needs a gray shirt
Yep.
and long khaki pants.
Mhm.
I need khaki shorts and orangey shirt, I guess.
Yeah, orangish.
And then we
Orangish.
need Mickey ear hats. I think we can pull this off.
And just so you guys know, I just thought of it now. So we are going to recreate this, and we're gonna have a picture. It's going to be framed. We're both going to sign it, and it's going to go as a Patreon, giveaway.
Yes.
Yep. I
Yeah,
just thought of that now. I think it'd be awesome.
I'm so happy that the one jumping really high is Drew's character. I don't think I could get that kind of air.
I can get some ups.
The guy, my guy's just like, he's not even up.
He just went
off the ground. He's just like, because he's a little heftier.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's just like, you do it. Yeah, you do it.
You do the jump thing, Bob.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, Queen found this, and I think it's absolutely hilarious.
I thought it was.
It's great.
It really is awesome. It's so funny.
It is. But I legitimately was so tired that day that I got home after in the parks. My Apple Watch clocked it at 5 miles. We walked 5 miles that day.
Oh my goodness, dude. I got to get one of those so I can see how much I walk too, man.
My feet were killing me because I'm an old man now, and I have somehow developed plantar fasciitis.
And it is horrible. It's horrible.
On my left foot.
Mm-hmm.
And so it makes you walk with a limp a little bit, which then makes your calf feel weird. So everything was terrible, but it was not going to stop me because it was Hollywood Studios and Rise of the Resistance Day.
And it was just worth it so much.
Oh, yeah.
So worth it. Yeah. But Jamie, we should tell the people what plantar fasciitis is. For those of you who don't know.
For those of you who don't know, basically it's like the ligaments in your foot underneath your flat part, your arch of your foot.
Right here.
Tighten up.
Bad.
And every time you walk, it feels like somebody's jabbing a knife in the bottom of your foot.
Yep.
It's horrible.
I had it about 5 years ago or so for 8 months. And I didn't know what was going on, right? But I'd go to bed and it'd be fine. I got out of bed and the Queen made fun of me for a week. I was just like, whatever. Because she didn't know what it was. She thought, because I would get up and walk like I was 100 years old because it's right here, guys. And it's basically what happens is you walk all day and your feet are totally, the muscles are all stretched out. At nighttime, it starts to tighten up right under here. So then when you step on it, it's almost like your muscles aren't stretched out at all. It's like they're just all tense, all tight. It is not fun. Yeah, you can't walk. I literally would hop into the bathroom.
It's horrible.
No.
It is terrible.
But that's Jamie.
You ran 5 miles. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I ran 5 miles because it gets better as you walk around and work it out and whatnot. But even then, it still will hurt. You need to roll your foot on a can every day. Okay. I looked up a bunch of there's exercises I need to do to try and stretch them out and whatnot. And Drew said there's this thing you strap to your foot. So I haven't tried that one yet, but I need to get rid of it because
it's a thing that when you're laying down, it goes around your foot and you attach it up to I think either your calf or your thigh. I can't remember what it is. And basically it just keeps it like this all night. So it doesn't seize, you're basically seizes up.
Oh, it would be terrible.
Yeah.
Is anyone here old enough to remember Days of Thunder?
I remember it, but not much.
There's a scene where Tom Cruise's character and the other racer both get in a terrible crash. And then they're in wheelchairs in the hospital. And they race each other in the wheelchairs. And they're banging with each other. And if you put Drew and I on scooters, it would not go well.
No. because, dude, I think it would simply end up turning into like almost like racing and then bumper cars and then one of us falling over and
Yeah, not good.
oh man, yeah. Future stream though, future live stream. Me and Jamie and Scooter.
Future stream. Me and Drew, that's when we get a little older.
Yeah, like 5 years.
Like next week.
Like yeah. Well, we will technically be older.
We will technically.
But Jamie, I need to say this, dude, because these things happen. They've happened in my life periodically. This is totally random. I forgot to bring it up. And Chasing Dreams with Mike can verify this. This was weird. Last year, before Tom Brady joined Tampa Bay, right? I swear, dude, you can ask.
Tom Brady's on Tampa Bay?
Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Yeah. He's on the Buccaneers, buddy.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That's why they won. Let's call it what it is. Dude, I told him, dude, I said, the Bucks are winning the Super Bowl next year.
Before Brady joined.
Like before any of that was. You can even ask Mike. And see, he said, I did say it. I looked at him, I go,
wow.
I totally called it. I wish I had played, I don't know,
Drew,
Vegas.
if you would have put money down. Oh, Vegas. If you would have bet money before he joined the team, $100 probably would have made you 10 grand. Easy.
That would have been awesome. But I wasn't thinking. And I don't even know why I said that to him.
Speaking of the Bucks, I was watching Chasing Dreams with Mike stream the other night, and they were at Trattoria alla Forno. They were at the Italian restaurant. Drew, if you bet 100 on that, you would have won 10K. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm not a betting guy.
And they were in there, and I guess Mike's wearing his Buccaneers shirt, and his server gives him a Buccaneers themed cupcake. Like they had made a certain amount of these Buccaneers themed cupcakes in celebration of the Super Bowl. That's awesome. She's like, she saw he was a fan and she was a fan. So she tracked one down and like went and found one and got it and gave it to them.
Yep, Disney magic.
And I'm like, this is why I'm a Disney guy.
Yep. Oh, Disney. It's so insane what they do.
That lady did not have to do that.
Yep. Now, above and beyond her.
Had no need to do that. She could have just been like, hey, great, have a night, great. Bucks, I'm a Bucks fan. That's great. Wonderful. Yep. But no. Yep. Like this lady went out of her way to do that for them. Like she even put like these little light up things in their drinks that were red for the Bucks. I mean, just it's Disney, man.
And you know what though? And it all comes back to cast members. You know, that's where that magic comes from. And it's like the people that work for Disney, at least 90% of them, let's say. Maybe there's that 10%. I mean, it's just what it is. They just work and it's like it's their job. But for that, like 90%, man, these people legitimately love their job. They like love Disney. They love where they are. And they also are really believing in that Disney message to, I don't know, another way to put it. You know what I mean? Like the Disney message where it's like.
No, they bought into the Disney.
Yes, they bought into it where they're like, yep, they 100% believe in it. And it just made, like that made, I'm sure that made Mike's night where it was just like, this is amazing. You get taken care of.
Oh, you could see it on their face. They were like blown away.
Yeah.
It's like the lady who gave us the free pretzel.
Mm-hmm.
After the kiddo does the pickle thing, and the lady didn't even know she did the pickle thing.
Yeah.
And the kiddo finds the pickle on the tree. We're like, oh, that's good. You got luck for a week. And the lady's like, hey, you hungry? Like, yeah, we're hungry. Come here. Here's a powder. Here's a pretzel. Like, lady had no need to do that. And the fact that they can do that is another thing. I would almost guarantee you, like, if one of the people, it's probably just because I'm sour against them.
He's sour. He's a sour.
They did that at Universal. Later when they get back, they'd be like, Mary, you're one pretzel short.
And you're fired.
How come you're a pretzel short? You're fired.
Yeah. Or that's coming out of your paycheck.
Or it's coming out of your paycheck. Like the fact that they have the ability to do that. I I had Disney which tried 3 times to charge $500 to my credit card. Well,
Oh,
that's kind of magic. So like I have another Disney magic story. So one of the first times I had really kind of started going to the outlets, like one of my very first outlet vlogs, they didn't even know I was vlogging or anything. So I go in there and I had bought, I don't know, $400 at least worth of stuff. I loaded up. I was buying all kinds of stuff for family and everything. And I had all this stuff and I had paid with like a couple of different gift cards. So I had two gift cards, paid with one and I did another, and they couldn't get it to go through. It wasn't working. The credit card thing wasn't working. They weren't sure. They're like, I don't know if it went through. Maybe it went through. Hold on, we got to look it up in the system. And they're trying, and it had gone. I was there for maybe like, I don't know, 15 minutes as they're trying to figure this thing out. And they're like, well, we don't want to like have you pay another way because then what if it did go through? And like, we can't check it because it's a gift card. Like, the manager walks over and she's like, what's going on? She said, have a great day. I'm like, what do you mean have a great day? She's like, no, you're done. You've spent too much time on something that's not your fault. So take your stuff and you have a wonderful day. And I'm like, take all this stuff.
I can go.
I can go. I'll go.
I'll go.
I did a Bill Burr.
Yeah, I'll go.
I'll go. I will go.
Yes, I will leave.
She's like, nope, take all that stuff and you're done. And they didn't know if they had charged me $1 or the whole thing. They had no clue.
Yeah.
And they were like, you're good. And I had gotten home and half of the stuff had not been charged.
That's crazy.
And they were just like, no, you've wasted too much of your time here. Have a magical day, she said. And I was like,
you're like, you're darn right, I'm going to have a magical day now. I only spent half the amount and got. That's awesome, man.
I was like, wow.
You know, I got to say, I don't recall, unless the Queen knows. I don't recall, though. Like, I've always had Disney magic with, like, oh, you know, a friend of ours brought their daughter or her cousin or something like that. And there was like a 300-minute wait for Santa. And we were just like, and she was like looking at Santa. She was like 4 or something like that. And the woman came over and was like, you want to go see Santa? And just brought her right over. Like, it was like one of these things. I was like, oh my God. Right. But I got to say, we've never gotten anything for free. That's the only thing. I've never gotten a free pretzel. So I'm curious. Maybe it's something here where they're like, that guy must be rich. He looks rich.
I know I didn't get a free pretzel.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. Adorable daughter.
Yeah.
Got a free pretzel.
Yeah, true.
Because it doesn't hurt when you have like the cute little missing a tooth, adorable kid with you.
True. Yeah.
Adorable 4-year-old with you.
Yep.
You know, we never get anything free.
We really don't, and I'm okay with it. We usually pay extra. We usually pay extra and don't even know it. Kind of like, I don't know, when we go to
pay for stuff and don't get all your stuff.
Yeah, and don't get all our stuff at the outlet. But you know what though? But check it out, guys. This is how Disney rolls. This was awesome. So what happened was, we purchased our stuff at the Disney character outlet, and basically, for those of you who haven't been there, they have like registers lined up here, and then they have on like this little island. It's just this little area that's usually used for people to like get park tickets and stuff like that, but they're not really doing that now. So we brought our stuff over there, and we had some breakable stuff that needed to get wrapped. So they had to like take the stuff there and bring it to the other registers behind there to wrap it. Long story short, the person goes, all right, here you go. And we're like, is this it? And they're like, yep. And we left. And we were right outside. And about 2 minutes later, the manager came out and was like, oh, you forgot a bag. And we're like, oh. We got home and
okay.
And we were like, okay. We got home and we were missing a whole nother bag. So we're like, what the heck? And it was like $55 worth of stuff. We went the next week, talked to the manager, and she just goes, "Oh yeah, no problem. Just find whatever you were missing, and if we have it, just grab it. If not, we'll give you the money back for the things that you couldn't find." As simple as that. Not like, are you trying to pull a sly one on us? That kind of thing.
Yeah, no questioning it. Like they didn't say, well,
none.
What did you get exactly? Like none of that. It was literally, okay, sure.
Yeah, and it wasn't like, what time of day was it? And who was working? Do you know the name of the work? You know what I mean? They didn't like interrogate me because I'm like, I'm not here to try to steal, Disney stuff. It was just like, we just didn't get the stuff. But it couldn't have been any easier. They took care of us. Yep.
So these are some of our Disney photo passes. Hold on, I'm going to try and.
From the best epic day ever.
Yes.
Excuse me.
I will have to say that Disney Photo Pass is like the best thing. If you are doing a Disney vacation or you're getting an annual pass, make sure you at least get one in your party to have a gold pass so that you can download all your Disney photos. Because, so this is one of the magic shots that they did for us over there. And okay, I don't know how well you guys can see this, but I'm going to call her out a little bit, or she called herself out about it.
Yes, she did. She was all worked up about it.
She was worked up about it. So the guy goes, "Hey, everybody raise your hand for the photo." And so lift your hand in the air like, you're doing, fight the power kind of thing. And we're like, yes. I'm already getting in trouble.
Uh-oh.
See, I was the friend she liked until now.
Great, Jamie. Now I got to deal with this after the live stream. Great.
So I don't know why, every single one of us, other than the queen and the kiddo, I just noticed now the kiddo's with her.
The kiddo, yeah. Yep.
The kiddo did left hand also. We all went right hand. They went left hand. And she was like, she thought, to her defense, he did not say raise your right hand or he just said put a hand in the air.
Right.
Yes, Queen, I just noticed it. Ellie too. And okay, is Queen a lefty?
No, that's the weird thing.
Okay, because
Is
Ellie's
Ellie
a lefty.
Belly? Okay, well that makes sense then for her.
She's a lefty, so that makes sense why she raised her left hand. We have no clue why Queen did it.
She was just like, I'm gonna be different.
But she was like devastated about this when she saw the photo.
But you know what, Jamie, she stands out. You know what I mean? She just stands out in the crowd. That's really what it is. That's really what it is.
She wanted to be like Ellie Belly.
Ellie Belly, exactly. Look how awesome.
Well, look at that. Isn't that like a good looking family?
It really is. Two beautiful families right there.
Two good looking families. I mean, like, that's a Disney family. They should put us on a brochure.
I know. Just me and you, though.
Yeah.
Look at us. But you know what? You know what would make this picture, you know what would make this picture better?
No masks.
There you go. I'm just saying.
We will get through and get photos without masks.
Go back. Go back too. Go back too. It looks that is so weird, dude. Look at my arm. Do you see my arm? My right arm? It looks so gnarly.
Queen,
she's doing
no,
this.
that's because Queen's hands are there. It looks like the Total Recall, like claw hand
the
thing.
guy, dude. It's so creepy.
The Kato dude. I just watched that movie, by the way, because it's on Netflix, and I just rewatched Total Recall because I love that movie.
Love Total Recall. Didn't they redo it? Didn't they remake it?
They did, and it was not good.
I didn't see it because I was like, no, man, you cannot. That's just one movie. I'm like, you can't wow me with that again. Your two fingers. No. That is so creepy.
It's so creepy.
Oh,
I love it. Oh my gosh. Let me see what else. So here's the Drews family magic shot with the baby Grogu.
I love it because the guy was like, tell to my son Taylor in the black shirt. If you don't know, he goes, have him point to the shirt and act like confused. It's so awesome. It's
It
so
is,
awesome.
and he pulled it off. It's perfect.
But he kind of looks like a monkey. He kind of looks like a
He
monkey.
does a little monkeyish. But I mean, come on, these are so great.
I love her shoes.
It almost looked like she's stinging her tongue out because her thumb's like right where her tongue would be.
Dude, what's going on with these weird finger things in the
These
picture?
weird fingers in our photos.
Oh, you guys look way too
We
surprised.
look like he's holding us up.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
like
yeah.
Baby Yoda's mugging us.
We didn't do it.
Like,
We
here,
didn't
take
do
my Baby Yoda, take my wallet. You can just the wallet's in the pocket.
it. Yeah, take it, man. Take it. Oh,
And then
yeah.
this is me looking tough. Look at the kiddo with the hand on the hip.
Oh, yeah. No, she's the one running the show right now, Jamie. Literally.
I have three long fingers in mine. And then guys.
That's getting framed. That's going right. There's our boy band.
Oh, yeah.
Boy band.
There's our boy band album cover.
That's great.
Dad, Drew, and Grogu.
I love it. I love it. We look pretty hard though, don't we? We look like two tough guys.
We do.
If they only knew.
That's from Animal Kingdom. That's Kevin.
Oh, I never did that. The Kevin one.
That's a fun one. The Kevin one over at Animal Kingdom. That's a good one.
Now, have you seen Kevin out and about? I don't know if is he still out
I
and
have.
about?
He's awesome.
Dude,
I
and
have before.
amazing.
It's so cool.
Amazing, dude.
I love the Kevin ones.
Me too. Kevin's so awesome, dude. I love the movie Up, but it breaks my heart, man. Because it's such a, sorry to go into it, but
that first 5 minutes, man.
Dude, the music the whole way they did it was like sadly beautiful. You know what I mean? It's just sadly beautiful.
That is probably like the most tug at the heartstrings section or scene of a movie I've ever seen anyone do.
Dude, like what killed me was like the no baby thing. Like where they were like,
but they're
trying to make a family and
like that stuck even harder for me because we struggled so hard to have Elle. Like we went through years of trying and like went to a fertility doctor and like we were at the point where they were telling us like it's either you pay $30,000 for in vitro or probably don't have a kid. And like we were like we call her our little miracle baby. And the fact that like that was in there, like literally I was a baby, a bawling baby. Terrible.
Oh yeah.
It was so dusty in that theater. They need to do something about the filtration, something, because I was just tearing up.
Fan blowing in there. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just one of those true stories, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like just it's that story that just breaks your heart because like that's why it's like I am so grateful to have my kids, and I'm so grateful me and Queen are, quote unquote healthy or whatever. Because that just illustrated like, some people's lives, man. That literally is some people's lives. And you're just like, holy cow. And how they summed that up in like 5 minutes in the way they did with the whole montage, with the whole, and made it made you go, oh my God, that could just be the movie and I'd be done. Like, I'd just be
like talk about connecting to a character. Like if you don't watch that intro scene and aren't immediately like connected to him, you have a problem in your head or you have no heart.
Or your heart.
Because to like watch it and go, stupid old man won't get rid of his house. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't like, dude, just get out of there. You're like, no, man. But you just summed it up, and that's why I'm like, we both watch movies. We're both movie guys, and for me, it's always been like that. Where that's how a movie will get me. and that's how I know it's a good movie for me personally. If you get me to really like give everything I have to the character, and like I'm like, yes, I am invested within like first 20 minutes or so. You know what I mean? It's just like it gets me, and then that's what makes a good movie. And that's why I don't want to badmouth the movie Soul. I get the concept, I understand it, but for me, I didn't connect with the character. Like it just, I was kind of like, I don't. I mean, I hope it all works out, but
I understand first place. Like I said, we went through that and we were literally told that we probably weren't going to ever have kids. And like the fact that we have the most beautiful child in the world and literally the like is my heart over there, you know, is just amazing to me. Like we call her our little miracle baby. And that movie really tugged at the heartstrings. I mean,
but it hit,
and Pixar's good at that.
Oh, they are, dude. But they hit on stuff like For You in First Place, or kind of dealing with that aspect, like we were saying with the kid thing. We didn't really have that, but me and Queen, she wrote it, and it's kind of like
she wrote it.
It's kind of like laugh out loud in a way, but at the same time, it's been our lives where it's like we'll be saving for something, and then the car breaks. And we got to spend that money that we're trying to save. And then we save up again, and then something else happens. And that's been our whole lives. You know? And it's like, man, aren't we all trying to, get to that, what is it? Falls. What is it? What's the name of the falls that they're trying
Rainbow Falls or something?
Rainbow Falls or whatever. Like everybody's trying to get there.
Everybody's trying to get there. So sorry to hear that first, but just hang in there. Know that like, seriously. Sometimes they aren't right. Like I said, they told us that we, was one or the other, and we didn't do either. And we got lucky, and we have the most beautiful child in the world. I say it again. I love her. She's great. Even though she makes doing this a little tough sometimes.
You know what, Jamie? There's a country song.
There's going to be a portion where I can't get her to do anything with me. And so I'm relevant. I'm just.
Dude, there's I think it's by Darius Rucker or something, where he has a song called like, it's not going to be like this for long. And like the song starts off with the guy complaining about having to change diapers at 3 a.m. And like, the whole thing's like, it's not going to be like this for long. And by the end, it's like, he doesn't want his daughter to leave. And it's like, cause it's not going to be this way for long. She's going to eventually move on,
Oh, don't tell me about it, Antonio. Disney kills a parent in every movie. It is like clockwork. They kill a parent or both parents. It is legitimately the most dangerous job in a Disney movie is to be a parent.
That's true. Except for Inside Out. I'm just saying.
Nobody died. Yeah, no. What? You just named a Disney movie where there's both parents and nobody died.
Yep.
Wow.
But they died inside a little bit, when the daughter tries to run away.
And shout out to Lorna. We know you're going through something with your dad. Everybody's sending love and prayers and thoughts to you. Hang in there.
Yep.
I know how that is. I only have my dad left. That's all I got left for me. So it's tough.
Yeah.
Red shirts and Disney parents. Yeah. Red shirts on Star Trek and Disney parents are super dangerous. You don't want to be either.
The extra.
So if Disney ever makes a Star Trek movie and they put you as a parent in a red shirt, you definitely gonna die.
Oh yeah, within the first minute.
You're done.
Within the first
12 seconds of the movie.
Yeah. But you know what's funny? Well, not funny, haha. But like interesting is like how you're saying Disney movies. There's always a parent that dies. There's always death.
Yes.
There's always death. Well, I was watching a thing about holidays, and like the holidays, it's always revolving around death. Always, like every holiday almost. Like Christmas is like, or like Halloween, like birth and death, like Halloween, and then you have Easter, and like they're all interconnected with life and death kind of thing, where it's like Disney's the same thing, where it's like it's the reoccurring theme,
Oh my God. So the kiddo they had to do today for like, I get to overhear her school all day. and they had to come up with 3 things that make you cranky.
Oh, geez.
So the 3 things that my daughter said make her cranky are when school is over, because she loves school, which is hilarious because she's always trying to get out early. Like she always wants the day to end early. The second thing was when she doesn't get hugs, because she loves hugs. And if she doesn't get hugs, then that will make her cranky.
I feel her on that.
And the third thing, I about fell out of my chair, was when I'm not cute. When I don't look cute, it makes me cranky.
Well, of course.
And I was like, I am in so much trouble.
Yes, you are. You got a handful, buddy. You got a handful.
When I don't look cute.
But isn't that how you feel
When
too?
When Drew won't put me on his live stream, I get cranky.
Oh. When do you get cranky, Jamie? Like honestly, like when do you get cranky?
I am probably one of the most even keel guys. Like I get it from my dad. In my life, I think I have ever, in my entire 43-year life, seen my dad lose his cool twice. Ever. Like never. Like would he yell at us as kids, or it was always the like, I'm disappointed in you move, which was worse than getting yelled at.
Oh, much worse.
So much worse than getting yelled. I would have rather him screamed in my face.
So you can be angry
than tell me
about
I let him down and I disappointed him.
Yeah.
But so like I got his temperament, I guess. And like I pretty much never lose my cool. Like I'll get sarcastic more than I am, which is tough to say because I'm really a sarcastic jerk sometimes.
Yeah, you are.
I know I can be too sarcastic, and I've gotten in trouble with the wife quite a bit of times where like I'll throw out something sarcastically funny when she's not in the mood for it.
Oh yeah.
And it doesn't always go well. So yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't really get that cranky.
No, you really don't. And
No.
that's why we get along so well. I know what it is because I can't handle crankiness. It's just like, I don't know. It's a waste of time. But I do, like Jaquita said, I get cranky when she comes to my live streams.
Yeah, Jaquita will make me cranky. That's probably one thing. Yeah.
The time. No, I got to say, the only time I really get cranky is if I'm really, really tired. Like if I'm like dead tired and somebody's like, hey, do you want to go do this for me? You know what I mean? If it was like, I'm so exhausted, I need to get sleep. And they're like, do you want to run down to the grocery store to pick up bread? I'm like, but I think anybody on the planet.
And you run down to the grocery store and you pick up bread because that's the kind of person you are.
Yeah, I do. And then I come back and I'm like, well, at least I'm going to get 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but lack of common sense makes you cranky, Andy. I can see that.
Okay, there was a period where, and I have been banned from arguing with people on the internet. I went through a period in my life where what makes me annoyed the most in life is people who will believe obviously fake things.
Yeah.
Like so obviously fake, like people who'll be like, we never landed on the moon. And I know Drew has his questions about that.
I can't confirm or deny is where I'm at.
Or people will be like, the earth is flat.
That is just absurd. I'm sorry, but that's fair.
And like Christy, there she is, flat earthers.
Flat earthers.
Oh my God. Like I can't handle like an obviously provable. They'll be like, like you can obviously and easily prove that entire theory as wrong, but they won't accept it. They're like, no, those people are a conspiracy, and this is not, and then they're tricking you with this, and it's not. I'm like, but what about the pictures from the satellites? Satellites are fake. I'm like, okay, what about, like, if you look, you can actually see a curvature of the Earth if you just look with your eye far enough. No. I'm like, okay. Like, there's just like, so.
Gravity's not real. What? What do you mean?
What?
I can,
like, yeah,
I
I
can literally
understand. Like, I can literally like drop something and
drop
show
a
you that
pencil.
it happens.
No, but no, that's just an illusion. No, you know what?
So
though?
yeah, it's like,
No, so you got that, and I just realized what this could.
but
make
I got
me,
into it so bad that the wife banned me. She's like, you're not allowed to do it anymore.
no. Well,
Stop.
because you're gonna get yourself worked out. You just got to brush that off and be like, okay, whatever. No, but what drives me nuts is when somebody has an opinion, like if I have an opinion, if I was like, hey Jamie, I wasn't really a fan of the Soul movie, and you spend the next 15 minutes pretty much telling me I'm wrong and trying
Yes.
to convince me that I'm wrong and I need to change my opinion. That drives me nuts because I'm like, it's just an opinion. It's not fact,
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just how I feel. And people try to tell me how
and I would never do that. Like, I would never like, could try to convince somebody of that. But if they're like, the sun is fake.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, okay, well, I would try to convince them, no, that there's really a sun. Or, like men and dinosaurs lived at the same time.
Uh-huh.
Like, no, we didn't. There's like fossils and like things that show and like dating and like carbon dating and all this stuff. Like that kind of stuff, like science denying really annoys me because like I really believe in things that could be proved true easily.
Because it's hard. Like, how do you not? It literally is proven. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? It's like chemistry. If they show you add this and this and this, you get this reaction. People are like, no,
Right.
all right. Like, dude, I just showed
Well,
you.
like the flat earthers would be like, well, then why do they call it the theory of gravity if you say it's certain? You don't understand what a scientific theory is then. Like, I'm not going to get into that with you because you don't understand it.
Right.
Like, but you're not thinking of it in the right way. Just stop. Like, I'm like, literally, I got barred from like, I would, my blood pressure would get so hot from like arguing with people on Facebook over like things they would post about like that stuff. And I was like, I can't do it.
That's why
Can't do it.
I don't do Facebook anymore at all. I just can't because I was like, I caught myself a little bit into it, and then I'm like, what am I doing? Like, why do I don't care. I don't care. Like, I just don't care. Like, it's nothing. It's a waste of time. Like right now, Sammy Skadooch.
I need more goat juice.
Sammy Skadooch says, I thought Soul was cute. That'd be like me being like, Sammy, it wasn't cute.
No.
You're wrong.
What are you talking about? This part stunk, and then this part stunk, and then remember when you did that thing, and that was terrible. And
it's like people. That's what I mean. Like people. That's her opinion. She thinks it's cute. Like I thought it was okay, not my favorite. But I've had people also tell me they were like, "Oh, Onward was terrible," and I'm like, "I loved it. I'm wearing my darn Onward shirt right now."
mm-hmm.
I love it. It's an opinion. It's an opinion, and you can't scientifically prove that Onward was a good
That
movie.
Onward
or
was good or bad.
Good or bad. There's no. It's just an opinion.
Right. Like people who hate the Green Lantern. I happen to like that movie.
Sorry, they're wrong about that one. That's the only thing they're wrong about. No, yeah.
I'll fight them on that.
I love that movie, man. It does help that I
Great
really
movie.
love Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. You could put him in anything, and I'd be like,
Anything, I'm watching it. Ryan Reynolds is awesome. Yeah, Onward, #fake movie. Yeah, you know what? They never even made that movie. They never made that movie.
Real.
It's not even real. No, dinosaurs weren't real. I actually had somebody tell me that. They were like, dinosaurs never existed. It's a conspiracy. I'm like,
oh, I love the conspiracies.
I was like, really? So those archaeological digs that they want on,
Giant chickens. Giant chickens.
That's neat. That's really neat.
Now, okay, every time you say Star Trek Disco, I legitimately think of like the Bee Gees and Star Trek, and like them like Like
staying
staying
alive. You gotta
like
do that.
with the Star Trek suit on.
Is that not what it is? I don't know
Um,
what it is.
is that not what Star Trek disco is? Because I'd go to a Star Trek disco. That might be fun.
And Christy J, I agree with you. Yes, there is a lot of things that people believe in, and once again, if you believe in it, thing, I guess, all the more power to you.
Oh, Kevin Fisher, how could you not like him as Deadpool? He is Deadpool. Like, they couldn't have made Deadpool with any other person in that role.
Jamie, that's his opinion, so you can't.
But that's his opinion. I won't fight him. But I now have to block him from the channel.
Come on, Jamie. Come on, man. Kevin's a good guy. Come on, be nice.
Kevin's a good guy. I'm looking forward to Sunday, though.
Sunday. You know what? I'm curious. Are you going to do anything special for your wife on Valentine's Day? Is that something that you do, or do you guys not really?
We don't really buy each other birthday gifts anymore. We don't buy each other Christmas gifts anymore. We don't buy each other gifts. Like literally, like we just do things for the kiddo.
Your love is gift enough, Jamie. You know that.
Oh yeah.
Obviously. No, and me and Queen are the same way. Like for our anniversary, I made her stroganoff. You know what I mean? Beef stroganoff, and it was
right.
Like, and same with me, where I'm like, I don't need anything for my birthday. Let's just hang out and maybe go to Disney or eat something or watch a movie.
Go to dinner or something.
Yeah. No, because
we actually just, so the wife's birthday is here coming up February 19th.
I didn't know that. Okay.
So couple days after Valentine's is her birthday. And I'm like, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? And she's like, I don't know. And so finally she decided, and so we are going to Magic Kingdom that day. She wanted to go to Magic Kingdom. So after the kiddo gets out of school, because it's a Friday, so we're going to go to Magic Kingdom. And then the only dining reservation we could get was the Wave at the Contemporary. There was nothing in the park available, but we got a late dinner reservation at the Wave. So we're going to go and do nighttime Magic Kingdom and then dinner at the Wave. That's what she wanted for her birthday. And don't twist my arm for a good time at Disney and a great restaurant.
I know. It's like it's almost like it's your birthday.
It's like I get a gift too. You get a birthday and you get a birthday.
Now, have you ever eaten at the Wave before?
Yes, I love that.
Oh, you have? Okay. I've never. Is it a cool inside and everything? Cool, like ambiance?
It's pretty cool inside. Yeah, we've been up there before, and it's up on the upper levels of the Contemporary. And then I think that's near where the walkway is, where you can watch the fireworks when they do the fireworks. If they ever start doing fireworks again.
Can we please come back with those? Can we please come back with those? I need my fireworks.
I am waiting for that Epcot show.
When is it? Do we have a date?
Dude, I don't know. There's no date announced yet. Yeah. I need that show because that show looks like it is going to be bonkers, bananas, awesome.
See the big things in the water,
the big barge, and they like do this, and they do spraying of water.
Like they're not messing around. They're not messing around over there.
No, not the California Grill. We are doing the Wave. We are going to the Wave. The Wave Diner or Dinner.
Stranger wants to know, was Casey's Corner booked at the Dad? They're still not open, man. I don't know if it was a joke or not. Literally
inside the park, there was no dining reservations at all. Okay, yeah, I think maybe I'm off on that. I can't remember which one. I've been to both the California Grill and the Wave, but all the food there's at those restaurants are great. We almost booked at the La Hacienda in Epcot, and we were gonna like switch to Epcot, but she really wanted to do Magic Kingdom, so we're like, well, why don't we just eat at one of the resorts near Magic? And there happened to be one over there, which is like right there. So we're not sure if they're gonna let us, since we have an 8:00 dinner reservation, if they'll let us park at like 4:00 over at the Contemporary, so that way we don't have to deal with the back and forth stuff when the night is done, and we can just leave.
Right. No, I don't see why they wouldn't. You know what I mean?
The castle is like 180 days out reservation wise. So unless you had that plan 6 months ago, you ain't getting in the castle.
We should do that for next Valentine's Day.
Maybe we might be able to pull that off.
Yeah.
I have eaten at Cinderella's Castle, and it is great. I would wait until it goes back to normal Cinderella's Castle, because the best part of Cinderella's Castle, at least for us, was you get to meet basically every princess.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Every single princess walks around and comes to your table.
Mm-hmm.
Food was great and all that kind of stuff, but like all of them in one spot was, especially with a little girl who loves princesses, was so cool.
Yeah. And why pay that and not get that? Like pay for what you're not getting. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now I've always wanted to do, if you time it where you could get the Cinderella's Castle where dinner was happening at the same time as the fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
And you could see the fireworks from inside Cinderella's Castle while you're eating.
Now you're just asking for perfection. That would be amazing.
For making railway. I couldn't do it. I was my whole mouth went garbled on me trying to say railway. I couldn't do it.
Railway.
Yeah. The other one I wanted to book, they say to book, and that's what we got to try to get when they do announce that. What's it called? Harmonious? Is that the new one that's replacing Epcot Forever?
Yes, Harmonious. Yes, it is Harmonious. Harmonious. I can't even talk.
Yeah. I want to book the Hacienda Mexican restaurant and sit outside while that's going off.
That'd be amazing.
That's the thing right there.
That's the money shot, dude.
That's like the bucket list, like to get that reservation during the fireworks and to get the right table at the edge where you're like the unobstructed view while you enjoy a wonderful meal and watch that would be.
What if you had like enough money where you know what I mean? If you had like limitless money, you could just make a reservation for the same time.
Make a reservation at the same time, like book the restaurant basically.
Yeah, for like the whole year until Harmonious comes out. So you nail it. Then you're like, nailed it. I mean, it'd be
oh my God.
For a money shot, but that'd be fun.
So this is my big baller story. This is part of the reason this is how I hooked the wife.
Big baller.
So yeah, but it's so good.
Yeah.
So I'm into cars. Always been into cars. I've always had all these I fix them up and do that kind of stuff. So I had this really cool BMW car, and I sold it to this guy who happened to live in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Hey, if you ever come out to Vegas, I work at the Bellagio at the sushi restaurant. I'll hook you up." And I'm like, awesome. So I call the guy. I'm like, "Hey," and me and Eva were just dating. We weren't married at the time. And I was like, "Hey, I'd like to come out to Vegas." So he gets me a room at the Bellagio, not just, reservation. So he gets me like a nice room at the Bellagio. And then he's like, "Just come down to my restaurant and tell them you're here for me." And he gets me tickets to go see O, which was one of the Cirque du Soleil shows.
Oh, okay.
With the they do like water and stuff. It was amazing. Mm-hmm. So we get the tickets. He gives us a room. And we go down and he's like, "Oh, great. Yeah, hold on. We have your table right here." And we walk out to the balcony. And it's just us on the balcony in front of the Bellagio fountains. And we had our sushi dinner in front of the Bellagio fountain show.
Wow, dude.
And like, I was like,
nailed it
for any of this, but I didn't pay for any of it, but I'm looking like,
yeah. And
then she only knew.
I was gonna say, then she found out later. And she like, Seriously, Jamie, we can't do this every week. What the
We
heck?
can't
man?
do this every week. You just can't go to the Bellagio. But like, I looked pretty sweet during that. Like, it was like,
Yeah.
I got this. We're gonna go watch a show,
No biggie.
stay at the, and then, I was blown away because I was like, I just sold the guy a car. It's not like I gave the guy the car. I just sold him the car.
Right, but he was appreciative.
But like, he was so thankful for getting it.
Yeah.
And like, I showed him like some different, and then he wrecked it. He flipped it, doing like 140 on the strip in Vegas,
Oh, of course he did. 100.
and totaled it.
At least he didn't wreck your dinner.
It would have been an awesome proposal moment, but it was a little bit earlier in our dating,
It was their second
so
date.
it would have been a little bit awkward
Yeah.
to like just, hey, I know we just met, but this is too great to waste. Hold on.
Yeah. I don't want to waste a proposal here. I mean, it's perfect. I didn't bring a ring, but I really like
I didn't
it.
bring a ring, but Oh, what didn't I do to that car? I'll have to show you some of the pictures of my cars, Mike. I've built quite a few different cars over the years.
I think you and Mike
but,
would get along with the whole car thing, man. You guys are both like,
Yeah.
Is it okay to call you a gearhead? Is that I've
Yeah,
heard
yeah,
people be
I mean,
like gearhead.
I'm not as much of a like, I can't build it myself. Like I can bolt some things on and off, but I could never like, I have a friend of mine who literally can like take the engine out of his car and
Okay.
put a whole different engine in and like
Yeah.
literally like
Rebuild
build
car.
a car. Like literally you could give him parts
Right.
and he could build. I was always into not the muscle cars. I was into the Europeans and the import cars, the little four bangers. I was actually into Fast Too Furious. I was in me and my car were in Too Fast Too Furious.
So awesome.
I would play the clip, but it'd probably get in trouble.
Yeah. So I'm doing a show with a celebrity here, guys. This guy over here,
Yeah.
he's a celebrity.
I've had like 4 seconds of me in a movie.
I am so connected. It's crazy.
It's crazy. It is. I'll have to. It's the beginning scene. So me and my buddies, we all went out. We filmed for like 2 weeks in Miami. It's the beginning race scene where Paul Walker races the street race with the 4 different cars, and they jump over the bridge. At the end of that race, we all rush Paul Walker. Like he's like, "Oh my god!" And like you can see me in my dumb face going.
So did you actually
It's
get to
so
meet
dumb.
Paul Walker or like meet him?
Yes. Yeah. No. Actually, got to meet him.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
pretty
he
cool.
actually played. He played video games in my buddy's car while we were waiting on the set.
That's
Like
pretty
he
cool.
came in and he sat down in his car and he like played Halo with him. Paul Walker was legitimately like the coolest guy.
Mm.
Like you would not think he was a celebrity.
Just a normal guy.
Just a cool and a car guy. Like he was just like a car guy. He wanted to like see everybody's cars. He wanted to walk around and he was like talking to everybody. Like just saying hi to everybody. Like felt like you couldn't get near him. Tyrese, on the other hand, had like a 32-person security detail, and you could not get near that dude.
That's
like-
just crazy. Wow.
Like nowhere near that dude. Yeah. So, but yeah, like that. Like I was like legitimately welled up when Paul Walker passed. To the point where like me and my friends were at a car show. They do a thing called the Festival of Speed here, and they do it at the Ritz-Carlton, and it's like all these really high-end cars. And then like they park them all around and you walk through and it's just really cool event and it's at the Ritz-Carlton. So it's like all high end.
Just a big high end car show kind of deal.
Yeah. Ferraris and Lamborghinis.
Wow.
And like it's the coolest event ever. If you love cars, you can see like cars you would have never seen. I saw Pagani, $1 million cars. And so we're there walking around and like, I get this like news alert thing on my phone. And it's like Paul Walker died in a car crash. And I'm like, no, that's fake.
Yeah.
Like, because you always get like so-and-so's died.
No,
and then like you could see like kind of like everybody was looking around because it was a car event, and everybody's like looking down and like, oh my god, like, and then they're like hit that like, oh, it really did happen. I can't say that Therese was a nice or a bad guy. You just couldn't get near the guy. like he didn't want to associate with everybody. He was like, he had his entourage and you couldn't get near him. Like he looks like a really nice guy.
Yeah, probably
but like
Paul
Walker was just like all up in everybody's thing. It was pretty cool. But yeah,
Paul, can you get out of my car now?
Could
you literally
legitimately saddened me when that happened, because I was like, I didn't know the guy, but I had like a connection to him because, you know, that first Fast and the Furious movie for an import car guy was very important to us. Kind of like brought us to the forefront and stuff like that, and so it was like pretty tough.
Yeah, that's a bummer, dude.
Kind of like I was at, like, I'll remember like when Kobe Bryant died. I wasn't the hugest basketball fan, but like I was at Epcot that day. And we're just walking around and I get the thing. It's like Kobe Bryant. I'm like, what? Like, no, I did the same thing. I was like, no, that's fake news.
Yep.
Yeah,
I was
like, then it was real.
I was in the car and my son's friend was in the back seat, and we're just driving down the road, and he's like, Kobe Bryant died. And I'm like, what? Same thing. Nah, it's fake. And then my Queen looks it up. She goes, Kobe Bryant died. I'm like, what? No way, dude. Like it's just weird. You know what I mean? Especially, well, I think it's weird, like when it's a celebrity that you're known, but also when they're that young, like they're not, you know what I mean? Like,
well, it's because he's young, and it was like, it didn't make sense for like that person to die at that age. You're like, no, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But
it's,
wait, Kobe hit you or hit on you, Christy?
I hope he didn't hit you.
Like with a car?
With a basketball. He threw a basketball at it. Oh, Michael Jackson thing. That bummed me out.
Oh, Michael Jackson was pretty rough too, yeah.
That bummed me out, man. That's terrible. But on a lighter note, Jamie, do you know, okay, it opened this year. Do you know it's the new largest amusement park inside or not amusement park, like I don't even know what they call it. It's not an amusement park, but it has like you can go throw axes. They have a car museum. Have you heard of this? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh man, I gotta look it up now. I can't remember what it was called. Desertland. Have you heard of this?
No.
Oh, dude, we got to talk about this.
Desertland.
Desert, like Dezerland.
Oh, Deezerland.
Or Deezerland.
That's over here. That's over by the outlets.
Yes. Did you see?
I don't know what it is.
Dude.
I don't know what it is. What is it?
Okay. It's inside. They call it a theme park. You can go in. You can ride go-karts. They have a place where you can throw axes. They have axe throwing. Okay.
Oh, we got to do that.
That's what I said. But they also have a car museum. They have a section that's all Bond cars.
Oh.
They have a section. They have a few different Batmobiles. Like one from the.
When are we going?
Dude, seriously. And it was like $20 to go in the museum. They're like different sections. They have.
I've seen this Deezerland thing, and then I saw it said, and I would chuckle because it said it was Deezerland Action Park. And I was like, Action Park?
Yeah. Well, they have. Hold on.
I'm looking it up right now. Hold on.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, man. It looks awesome. Looks so awesome. It looks like they have dodgeball.
Okay. They have bowling.
They have bowling. But yeah, dude, they have the auto
and golf, and they have go-karts.
Go-karts. But dude, yeah, look, dude.
Okay, attractions.
On the museum. Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
They have, it's called Duesenberg Lounge. Cars of Israel.
So they have an escape room.
Yep. Which
but that's not yet.
That's
not yet. I guess that's coming.
That would give me anxiety.
So there's an arcade. Man, not too interested in the arcade.
Cars of the
bowling. Oh,
Cars of the Stars, dude.
Excelsior, whatever that is, cutting edge social axe throwing. What?
Mhm.
I love how
We're
they call
doing
it social axe throwing.
What do you not? So you're not attacking it?
Like in social axe throwing is a thing.
Yeah. When would that ever be a thing?
Hello Park, technology and interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The Auto Museum, a Pinball Palace,
I like pinball.
150 pinball games. All right, yeah, we're definitely going there one
Do we
day.
have to go? A girl I work with goes, "Hey, have you ever vlogged over at Desert Deezerland, whatever?" I'm like, "I have no idea what you're talking about." She goes, "You don't know about that?" I'm like, "No." She showed it to me, dude, and I just about lost it. And the two things that stuck out to me was obviously the car museum. They got like the Batmobile and then the Bond thing. I thought of you. And then she goes, "They have axe throwing." Dude,
Yeah,
we have to have an axe throwing extravaganza. Competition. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be terrible,
Yeah.
but we're going to have fun doing it.
oh, I'm gonna. Have you watched the video of the lady? It made it the rounds. Like they did axe throwing, and she threw the axe, and it bounced and came right back, and literally she ducked, and it went over her head, like that
No.
close to hitting her in the face with an axe. Oh yeah,
I have to
it was
watch
like a news segment, and she's like, and it goes like right back at her.
Holy cow. Well, let's hope that doesn't happen. I hope they have.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen.
I think you'll probably have to sign a waiver.
You have some waivers, I'm sure.
Sign it away, but it seems so much fun.
If any of you guys get a chance, just Google this for me and watch it. I sent the video to Drew, and there has been some really silly and funny stuff that has happened due to this pandemic. Good night, Antonio.
Thank you, man.
Because of all this stuff, there's so many things that are happening over Zoom now. It's like everybody, there's Zoom school, there's Zoom this. And so trials, like actual trials, are happening over Zoom. And there is a video out there of a lawyer who shows up to his Zoom trial as a kitten. He gets the kitten filter stuck on, and he can't figure out how to turn it off.
And he's also having his assistant.
His assistant is trying to work out on how to figure out how to turn it off. And you can hear the judge, and the judge like, Mr. Jones, apparently you have a kitten filter on. We're going to need you to turn that off. He's like, I understand, Judge. We're working on it. And I don't know my assistant, but it's a kitten saying it this whole time. And I legitimately was dying. Yes, the absolutely best line of the entire thing.
Yep.
He goes, Judge, I'm ready to proceed. I'm not a cat.
I'm here. I'm not a cat. What was even better was the judge sat there for a minute and goes, "Yep, I can see that." Like, really, dude? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're not a cat.
Oh my god. I was dying.
Super funny.
That was legitimate. I think one of the funniest things that I've seen out of this entire thing.
There's that, and I gotta say, what was really funny is the guy who had like a suit on and he had his boxers on. He didn't even have pants on. Did you see that one too?
Yeah.
Like, dude, put some pants on, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not a cat.
I'm not a cat. Yes, sir. We can see that. I'm well aware of that.
So, Drew, they have karting, and go-karting costs like $20, it looks like, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
They have bowling.
Bowling's fun.
$20 an hour. The Auto Museum, kids under 4 are free.
Yep.
Adults are $20.
It's worth it.
I think the jump start is like a jumping thing. Yeah, that's not going to work for me.
No.
So basically, the Auto Museum is really what I'd want to go see, and the axe throwing when they finally open. They don't have axe throwing yet, dude. They've like the Tim Burton Batmobile,
the first Batman movie, dude, and I think they had one.
Yes.
Batman Forever. I think they had that as well.
Okay.
And some other cars from the movie.
I think if we do the auto one, we'll have to bring Chasing Dreams with Mike with us. That will have to be like,
yeah,
we'd have to get him involved in that, I think, because
absolutely.
it sounds like it's right up his alley.
No, I think it would be.
And,
Where are you?
And then
guys?
he can go jump in a pool.
Oh, yes.
Where are we going? We are going to Deezerland.
Yes, we're going to Deezerland. I showed this to her too.
Terrible name.
It's
Name.
a terrible name, isn't it? Like, why wouldn't you call it like Wacky Fun Time Land or I don't know?
Yeah,
But it must be somebody's last name or something.
it's got to be.
You know what I mean? Where they're like, oh, John.
It almost sounds like Geezerland. Like it'd be like an old person theme park.
Maybe that's what it
Like
is.
we have the walker thing where you have to get your tennis balls on your walker and then
Yep. And it's
get
a race.
across the street.
Race.
And it's a race.
And you'll get hit by the younger kids who are riding the go-kart. And if
Oh, Disney Stranger, you don't know how happy I am with the Michael Keaton playing Batman again. That's going to be epic.
Michael Keaton is my favorite. He's my favorite Batman.
Yeah.
He just is.
Yeah, I think he was the original, and it's tough. Like I would go Keaton, and then normally I would go Bale, but I really do think that Batfleck was pretty good. He wasn't given the material,
Nope.
but I think he was a fantastic Batman, and I would go with him over Bale.
Dude, it's funny. We are on the same page with that. Keaton first and Batfleck, dude. And I was totally against it. I was like, no, you know, when I found it. But I said it once and I'll say it again. The thing that made Ben Affleck such a great Batman was his Bruce Wayne. His Bruce Wayne.
You could feel like he legitimately was like the Playboy Bruce Wayne.
Yes.
Like
yes.
you could feel it.
Like he just like embodied that where I'm like, yes, that is what Bruce Wayne is. You know what I mean? And then he puts on the bat suit, and which Bale, he did it okay, but it was for me, it was a little less believable after seeing Affleck do it the way he did it. Where I'm like, okay, that's just
right.
better. That's just better. You know?
Yeah.
Ben Affleck didn't go, I'm Batman. You know, he didn't have that like
Batman voice. I didn't have the Batman voice. Yeah, I gotta say, of the Dark Knight movies, the Batman voice was kind of ridiculous.
It was a little too much. We were like, ease it down.
A little over the top, a little bit. Although there was the Martha moment in with Batfleck, so that one was tough.
Yeah, but you can't be perfect all the time, man. Oh
no, you can't.
Oh, good. Jaquita's leaving.
Folks,
Jaquita's leaving.
Good. Well, that actually means we're just gonna go ahead and shut the stream off since she's going.
Yep.
But we've gone over 2 hours here, folks. It was a blast. Tune in for Drew tomorrow from Epcot to figure out if those things are there and how big they are.
Mm-hmm. And if the Johnson family is all the way up top. Stay tuned.
Yes, and if they have school bread.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, so tomorrow, though, I am going to be solo. Solo, no queen.
Solo Drulo?
Solo Drulo, yeah, because she's got to bring the boys to baseball practice.
Oh,
I'll be solo, but I am meeting a special guest that is normally in my stream. So
tune in,
and you'll find out who.
Tune in to find out. And then Sunday.
Wait, what are we doing?
We will both be at Magic Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm dragging Drew on the Jungle Cruise.
He is. He's going to drag me on the Jungle.
And Drew's not dragging me anywhere. He didn't say so. It's perfect. It's a great thing.
No, I'm not gonna. You know what? I don't have to drag you in. Well, no, hold on. I have to drag you at some. You know what? I know exactly where I'm dragging you. You were getting your butt on the Carousel of Progress.
No, the thing's so boring.
Oh, you're doing it. You have to.
All right, I'll trade you a Carousel of Progress for a Jungle Cruise.
There you go. We'll come.
And then we'll end the stream on Space Mountain where Drew just completely vertigos out.
And that'll be the end of my channel forever.
And then we kill Drew's channel.
We'll kill my channel because I'll never be the same.
Yep. No. And then we'll just give Drew's channel to my child.
Yep.
And everything will be fine. Kiddo in the moment, and everything will be fine.
Yeah.
Drew, what time are you going to start streaming on Sunday?
Sunday is going to be early. We're going to get there when the park opens, 8:30 ish, 9. You know, right when the park opens. Tomorrow it's going to be maybe 4 o'clock or sooner, or well, let's say 4-ish tomorrow. Yeah, 4-ish.
Ooh, wait, the monorail isn't the monorail already up, or does she mean People Mover?
I think she means the People Mover.
But that's not an Epcot. Monorail in Epcot. I don't. Sally, explain. Please, no Small World.
Oh,
yes, we're gonna do
7 rounds.
We're gonna do the Small World Megathon.
That's how you lose subscribers. Go on that thing
repeatedly. Just keep going on that thing
and on
until you can't go on it anymore.
Yep.
What if you started the stream with, like, I don't know, 4,000 people watching? You do 1 round of small, 3,500. 2 rounds of small, 2,000. Like, how many rounds of small would it take to get you down to like 0?
I think 20 people would stick through the whole thing just because they want.
They'd be like, "We love it."
No,
they'd be like, "We love it,"
or they just want to see how many times, you're going to go on it. They're like, "I hate this stream right now, but I need to find out how many times they're actually going to go on this thing."
What is the world record for most times riding It's a Small World?
I wonder if that's like an actual stat. I know we're trying to end.
That's got to be something.
Show here, but
we're trying to end the stream, but
hold on.
And then just to end the show and help you guys so that you have something in your head to remember for the rest of the night, I'm going to play you the most earworm song of all cavalcades in all of Disney.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's not it.
Oh, it's not. I know you're going to play good.
That wasn't the one I wanted.
I know what you're going to play because I love it. It's such a great song.
Remove from screen. Yes, it is the best one. I hit the wrong, because there's a new thing in this Streamlabs thing where you can actually share videos without having to. I don't think I made it yet. I didn't. Let me see if I have it. I want to play it. It's the best one. First time riding Rise of the Resistance. It's a Disney Junior party. All right. I don't have it. I wanted to play it.
Yeah, I don't see anything. All right.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, the Disney Junior Dance Party is legitimately the most. Actually, I'm just going to pull up my YouTube video from today and cue it up to that part.
Burrow in your ear.
Because so that way you guys can all go to sleep. And the thing is, like, since I had to edit the video, I probably listened to it like 300 times. So like it is legitimately completely stuck in my head. I've been just walking around the house. Here we go. Hold on. Here we go. Share. I don't care. It's my video. They won't get mad at me. Well, they might get mad, but who cares?
Yeah, what are they going to do?
It's my video. What are you going to copyright against myself? I wonder how that works.
Yeah,
like, I'm playing my own video, so like, could they be mad at me for copywriting me?
Imagine just shuts the stream down.
Hi, Vampirina! It's a Disney Junior party all night.
What are you doing on your phone?
I'm sorry, I left it.
Ruined it with a commercial.
Why they gotta play an ad right when I mean, come on.
You're jamming out. That's fine.
Because it's a Disney Junior party all night.
Boom, 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 boom.
I'm telling you, man, that I've literally been walking away just going, it's a Disney Junior party. Queen, there is no copyright on that one right now. I don't know if they've removed it. but I played that entire cavalcade, no copyrights on my vlog, and I uploaded just the cavalcade to check, and nothing. I let that thing go up there. It was up there for 3 days, and not one time did they come back with a copyright on it.
It's so weird how that copyright with them works, dude. Some things sometimes, then it's not, then it is, and different, and then.
Because it's a Disney Junior party all night. I'm telling you, it's stuck in my head, completely horribly stuck in my head forever.
Whoever wrote that, man, I'm telling you.
I still don't like it.
I really mean it. I still don't like it. You don't like it?
Maybe Disney did drop the copyright on the parades. I would think that they would, because it's like.
But you're in their park. It's not like you know what I mean? Like you're in their
Right.
park filming their stuff. You're doing it to, I don't know. I don't.
Whatever. All right, Drew.
Just
What's the only way to live?
There's only one way, Jamie. That's in the moment. Now the real question is, does Dad do outros?
So that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. All right. See you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Check you out tomorrow.
Check me
Bye.
out.